4路線をまたぐほど東京は地上に星がある街に雨が降って赤い傘さす少女が歩く右足の痛みがなくなんないままで加速してゆく日々の中右足だけずっと1月のまま1月のまま1月のまま3年前のあの日のセリフが傷つける3年前のあなたのセリフが傷つけるあの娘の手のひら探しに電車に乗るガタゴトゴト揺れてあの子に揺れてHello. Hi. How's it going, everybody? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Wait, this music is kind of loud. Hold on. It shouldn't be that loud. Oh, I think my fucking OBS. Hold on. Only small technical difficulty today. Only hour long fucking troubleshooting session. Not that bad. It's been so much worse before. Oh my god. This is all boring as fuck. This is all incredibly boring, but I had to fuck with so many things. I've been trying to set up YouTube streams and also the YouTube short live streams. And I think, if I'm not fucking crazy, I have it working. But I did
I put it together like the start of this week, and then I didn't stream, so I was not sure if it was gonna work. And it did not work today. I actually had to troubleshoot for like an hour or two. It was kind of bad. But we're here. We're here. I'm alive. I got it working. I'm fucking happy. We have some new shit. We have a few new things. We have a few new cool things, man. I cleaned up all my shit, so hopefully there's just less troubleshooting and stream problems in general. That'll be nice. We have new TTS for channel points, cheap as fuck. Yeah, yippee. Yippee. But otherwise, normal shit. Business as usual. Casual. It's a casual Friday. You know. Maybe we got our ass out in the office. Maybe I don't got a belt on. My pants are falling down a little bit. It's okay. It's casual Friday. No worries, man. You see a little crack. It's just the best part of your day. I have voluptuous crack. I want you to know that. But otherwise, yeah, nothing's new. I'm a boring old fucker. I'm a weird little guy who basically does nothing with his time except like streaming, playing games, and work. That's it. I'm so boring. I want to do like, dude, I keep being like, oh man, I gotta plan like a trip. I gotta go somewhere. I gotta do some fun shit. Cause this is like, it's the first time, I think this year is the first time in my life I've had like real, actual, like big dick money. Not like big dick money, but like adult money, you know? Like, not like I'm working at fucking KFC making 13 an hour, like actual money to spend. But it's always like, I'm always like, dude, I want to go on like a trip, or I want to go to like some cool city or see some cool shit, you know? But then I always run into two fucking problems. One of them is I've been saving for like a while to get a new PC. Well, kind of. I really want a new PC, but it's hard to save because I also have to buy other shit. Whatever. I'm the type of person, okay, the main problem with actually saving for something like a PC is I'm always the type of person where I would prefer the instant gratification, you know? So it's like, I'll get a paycheck. I'll put like a couple hundred or a few hundred back maybe. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to save this. And then, you know, sometime during my week, I go to like a card store or something. Just like, I go there with my dad sometimes. It's near my house. Sometimes I like going, you know, I'm addicted. It's fine. And I'll see a cool like Magic deck. And I'm like, ooh, that's kind of cool. And then it's like $50. And then I'm like, well, if I'm already spending $50, I might as well get a couple packs. I mean, might as well get a couple packs. And then I get a couple packs. And then I get some sleeves. And then it's $70. And then that money I was putting towards a PC fund is gone because I want the Magic cards right now, man, right now. It's always so much easier to like go for the instant gratification of like, yeah, I get stuff now. But like if I got a PC, like a better PC, I'd just be so much happier all the time because I could play so many more games. I could do so much more with it. My streams would be better. It'd also just be so nice to have like an actual desktop that has like storage space and like a lot of like RAM and a good GPU. I've thought about this though. I was at work yesterday and I was just budgeting. Like this is the shit I had to do when I wanted to buy my VTuber model. I just had to budget out exactly how much I am like making and how much I can spend. This is some real boring shit. I told you I'm boring. It's boring time. But I was budgeting, I think I think like minimum, I could do it in 2 months, probably 3, like 2.5 months. I think I could buy PC if I save right. The reason why it's taking longer than I would like is also because I'm moving. So in like end of May, so like about a little over a month from now, it's like a month and a half, month or two, I'm gonna probably go on like a week-long break because I have to move. But the good thing about moving, so I've already talked about how my apartment's a piece of garbage and I hate it here. I will have a new place, but that also means I can like actually have furniture. So I want you guys to know I've been living like an impoverished life. I don't have a table. I don't own a table. I have like a card table, like one of those like fold up ones, and it's just in the middle of my apartment, just sitting there because I have to be able to put it away because I don't have room in here for anything. My kitchen, I literally have one countertop, stove, sink, that's it. And there is like 2 cupboards, and they're awful and tiny. It's bad. I just want you guys to know it's bad. But when I have more space, that means I can do more cool shit. So, like I'm gonna buy a fucking camera after I get the PC. This is a step-by-step plan. But I want to buy a hand cam to do cool shit, man. I'd like to do actual, like, I've wanted to do cooking stuff for so long, and the new place I'm going has such a nice kitchen. It's so like open. I'm really excited. I think we can actually start doing cooking streams. I've been talking about doing cooking streams since I first moved into this place, which was a year ago now. So I really want to do that. And I have a couple other like IRL type streams, you know. But I'm happy about that. I'm big happy. Yeah, PC in a little bit. What else was I going to talk about? I don't know. I don't remember. I forget, man. There was something else. You know what I've realized? I'm a hot piece of ass. I got a nice thing, and it jiggles a little bit. And you guys want that from me. But you don't want to like tell me straight out you want that from me. You motherfuckers always coming begging for more streams. Begging for it. You know what I'm saying? And when I don't stream, it's all, oh my god, I can't believe he canceled. It's like I just realized today, it's like you guys have to wait for me. I run this show. I'm the conductor of this train. I'm the conductor of the cock train. And I say the cock goes this way. And you guys fucking listen. You guys say, yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. Cock Conductor. And I say, get in line. Get in line. We gonna have a rail time. Never mind. I failed. I jumped ship, bro. I abandoned that bit faster than my father abandoned me at 5 years old. I abandoned that bit for cigarettes quicker than any parental figure ever has, bro. That shit's crazy. Okay. Oh man, can I just say, guys, I'm like really funny. I'm like so hee funny. I just don't, I don't toot my own horn, but I'm kind of fucking sick. I'm kind of fucking cool, yeah. Today, we are going to play a game. Today is business as usual, as I've said. Today, we're going to play Nubby Number Simulator. So I talked about a little bit, I think like either a week or 2 weeks ago. I was playing Crab Game, and I was like, I want to do more roguelike stuff. I want to have like a roguelike series type thing where I play a different roguelike every like week or 2 weeks, because I think that'd be fun. Which is what we're doing today. We're playing Nubby's Number Simulator, which is like, it's kind of like I wouldn't say Balatro, but it's like a menu game. What is that game called? Is it Pachinko? It's where like you bounce a ball and you hit the little things. Pachinko. What does a Pachinko machine look like? These are all side profiles. Yeah. Where you like hit the little balls and you get points and shit. It's that kind of thing, but it's a roguelike. It's pretty chill. It's just background shit. But I like it a lot. I have another roguelike set up for next week already, too, that I have not played at all yet, so I'm excited for that one. But yeah, man. I think for now, we're going to keep it... This week was a 3-stream week because... So recently, I've been doing weekend streams because I think it's way easier for me to do streams on days where I don't have work. I always like kind of feel bad or like feel shitty when I have to do when I do a stream on like a weekday when I'm going to work, and then it's like 3 hours and I'm like groggy for the first hour of it because I just woke up. Like I never feel as good doing them. I feel like if I My thing is, if I wake up and go to stream, my balls haven't had time to like wake up. Like my balls become full as the week progresses because I don't stream, and then my balls are full and ready for stream. But after I wake up, they can't be used yet. They have a cooldown period, you know? And so it's like I don't want to wake up and instant stream. And I think also putting my streams on weekends is just so much nicer, and it's easier for people to catch them, which I like. Today, the only reason I stream is because I have today off, because it's fucking Good Friday or something. I don't know. Stupid ass holiday. Who cares? I don't understand why the fuck Easter exists. Who is like, yeah, let's do this shit. And if we're okay, if you guys are gonna talk about the religious part of it, which yeah, Jesus, he's cool, I guess. Why do we need 2 holidays for Jesus? Why do we need Christmas and Easter? But I guess Christmas is also like Festival of Lights or whatever, or like the Sun Festival. What is that? Wasn't that like the okay? What was that called? Christmas original holiday. It was like it was something weird. Christmas was placed over the pagan festival of Yule? Isn't pagan like opposite of Christian? Isn't that like demon type shit? I've never met anybody who like do be worshiping the demons, man. Dude, imagine you meet some guy, you go hang out with him. Yeah, I don't know, who fucking knows? You're at the arcade. You drop your fucking coin purse with all your tokens in it in front of you, and some man bends down to pick it up. He has the fattest ass you've ever seen. I mean, not fatter than mine, but pretty fat, right? Why is this song so quiet? Right, and he bends over, picks it up. You say, "Oh," you know, your eyes get real big and like pop out of your skull, and then he's like, "Oh, nice to meet you, bro. You want to come to my house?" You go to his house because he has a fat ass. Why would you not? And then you show up at his house, and he's just got like a pentagram circle in his living room with like baby dolls and like squirrel heads in it. Would you fuck with him after that? Like, would you be like, oh man, dude, love that for you. Like, are we, because we don't know if he killed the squirrels. There might be a squirrel head dealer around. So I feel like maybe it's not that bad. You know, it's like how like you can get pig blood. Doesn't mean you have to be the one killing the pigs. So like, it might look weird, but he's not doing anything wrong, you know? And then he's like, oh man, you know, we'd have these like get-togethers, me and my homies on like the weekends. If you want to come out, it's cool. And then you come and they're all hooded and they put you in the middle of the circle and they're like speaking in tongues and shit. It's yeah. This has never happened to me, by the way. This is all, you know, I don't know. I just made it up. Maybe happened to a friend. I don't know. I don't know. I do think, like, it would be kind of crazy to just meet somebody who just be worshiping demons. This is such a weird, my sister used to do that shit. My sister had, we had a park we lived next to, when we were in high school, and she would go to this little, weird witch's hut. It's like a Minecraft witch's hut type thing. It's, overlooking this, river type thing, and it's just an old wooden hut in the middle of not really in the middle of the woods, but it was by a park, and she would just do demonic rituals in there because I don't know, she liked witchy shit. She liked crystals. Dude, I remember I tried so if you guys don't know, I'm very asexual, aromantic. I've had very few I haven't had any relationships in my life, basically, and most of the time I'm not very interested in people. I don't get romantically interested in somebody easily at all. It rarely happens. Obviously I'm attracted to people, but I don't think it's the same level that other people have. Anyway, one of the rare times I did actually have an attraction to a girl was in junior high. yeah, I was in like 8th grade, and she was really into like, what is it called? Like there's like this thing where it's like you can like go into like this other realm in your dreams. Oh fuck. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. What is that called? Is it planar realm? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think planar realm was a D&D thing. What is that called? What is that called? I don't know. You know what? I don't know the name of this. I don't fucking care. I actually don't care. But there's this thing you can do where like you would like put like a crystal on your head or like maybe in your hands, and you went to sleep with it, and it was like what's the type of dreaming where you can it was like lucid dreaming where you could do what you want in the dream, right? But it was this thing where you could like connect with other people through your dreams, and you were lucid dreaming and you kind of knew it was happening, and you went to this like other realm. Like I think it's this idea that when you dream, like your consciousness is going somewhere else, and there's this like connecting realm where when people dream, they can go there. But you had to use like special crystals to get there. I liked this girl, and she was telling me about all this, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna try this because then she'll like me. And then I tried that shit, and nothing happened. I slept with rocks on my head. I was like, oh yeah, this would be cool. And then it was nothing. And then it was fucking boring and nothing. Oh my god. I don't even know. See, but I'm like the type of guy, I don't remember dreams. I think I remembered one dream that I've had in the past like 3 months. I don't know. My brain's like a blender. The moment something happens to me, it leaves. He down bad. I was actually explaining how I'm basically never down bad, and that was one of the only times I was ever down bad in my life. That was actually what I was explaining. Asakai, I want you to know, I went through like 2 hours of technical difficulties to get this shit working. I'm actually like, I'm right. Oh my god, I'm so mad today. I'm like, I am so mad. Everything has not worked. Everything has not worked at all and had been bad. I had to do so many things. It's fine. I don't want to talk about this all day. I'm just incredibly unhappy. What's not working? Oh, everything. So I think I fixed it, but basically what I was trying to do is I should be streaming to Twitch, YouTube, and like live on YouTube, like shorts or whatever. And I was trying to get that shit to work, and it was being fucking cancerous. It was being so unbelievably awful. YouTube APIs kept not accepting it and saying like it couldn't authenticate with scopes or something. It would just give like the weirdest error code that made no fucking sense. And when I would look up something about it, it would show me like people like trying to like code into Google on Reddit. It was kind of crazy. On-screen chat's gone. Fuck. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. But sometimes we just nuke our stream, you know, for fun. I'm gonna run into fucking oncoming traffic. Sorry. We're happy today. We're happy. What do you do stream elements or stream labs, or what do you do? I've tried both, and I hated Streamlabs when I used it. It actually made me fucking mad. I don't know. I think so. Increase with the stream. I have that. Why did everything reset? Did my fucking stream elements just entirely reset? I don't care about that. Where's my shit? I don't have overlays anymore. It just removed it from existence? Oh my fucking god, are we serious right now? Are we actually serious right now? I'm gonna... Oh my god. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Can I just do this midstream? Don't say anything, guys. It's fine. I'm just gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Did they, like, update stream elements and it just changed everything? It changed my entire life? Yeah, this. Can I expand? I like it like that. Down here. Don't. Okay. I think I can get it to work. I know you guys hate me right now. I'm sorry. I really want everything to be fine, and I will fix this for us, for you, and for us and me and you. And it's you're gonna love me, and I'm gonna love you, and I'm gonna love all over you. I'm gonna get my love all over you. Oh, I'm gonna get it all over you. Okay. What is a good size? What's a good size? What do you guys think is a hot size? What's a solid size? 19? Oh, we'll go 19 for you, buddy. For you, buddy. I'm really curious if this is gonna work or not. If I just rip this, is this gonna work? I'm actually really curious. Oh yeah, by the way, Askai, we have actual text-to-speech now. I think I fixed that shit. Now. Gimme. Chat. Do it now. Try doing it now and see if it works. I don't know if it will, but I really want to know. Actually, I can do it. Oh. It didn't show! Fuck! Oh, wait, no, that's not why. Why? Why? What's wrong? What's wrong, man? What's wrong? Now you can whisper in my ear.
Now I can whisper in your ear sensually.
I don't know if that was sensual. I don't know about that. Maybe I'll turn it up a little bit. I don't know how loud that was for you. That's a little quiet for me. I wanted more channel point stuff. Oh, I didn't pick a font. That might be why. Wait, what if I save now? What if I peen? It didn't work. Guys, it didn't work. Guys, peen doesn't work. Guys, peen is not the password. I figured it out. It's not. How do I make it work? What the fuck? Why did Stream Elements actually take a shit all over itself crazy style? What the fuck happened? I'm disappointed. We'll go white. Oh, I should have text stroke. Does that work? Hold on, wait, maybe it's because it was clear. Maybe you just can't see it. Maybe you can't see it. See it. See me it me see. It's not showing. Guys, I don't know how to make it work. Guys, I don't know what to do. Guys, I don't know. Guys, I don't know. The wheel win. I gave up on the wheel. Well, I didn't give up on the wheel, but I don't think I'm going to do it in the thing. So, okay. The original way I was going to do the wheel was I was going to be like, I was going to have it as like a channel point or like bit redeem. But I think with the, so my thing is when I make a wheel, I see so many streamers do wheels and they do like, they do shit that in my mind is incredibly uninteresting. I'm not trying to be mean, but I see so many streamers that'll be like, you know, it's not mean. They're fucking popular and they're getting views and subs and sloppy because they're fucking streaming with this wheel. When I see people do wheels, there'll be so many times where it's like react to this video and it's just like a kind of weird meme video or something, or it's like call a friend. And most of the time it's like not, in my mind, that's not a punishment. So when I make a punishment wheel, I want to feel pain. I want a shock collar. I want a Carolina Reaper. I want to have to pay my hard-earned money to make a fursona. You know, like I want some shit that's a true that's truly going to like murder my mental health. I want some shit that's gonna ruin me as a person for the rest of the day. And so like I think if I was like, hey, here's this wheel that has Carolina Reapers and shot collars and all sorts of crazy shit, and I just put that as a channel point redeem, it would be cancerous. Even with like the 4 viewers I have, if you and Froggy just like spammed that shit, I would have like, you could just pick and I would have the worst day ever. I think that is like the worst thing. I'm not doing it. So I've instead tuned it to where I have wheel with certain activities. Like I have like specific planned out streams that have like an activity to them. And if I like, there's like punishments if I fuck up the activity or if I do a certain thing. And I have the stream prepped. I literally have like one stream with the wheel prepped. I could do it whenever. I thought about doing it like a month ago. But I'm putting it off for now because I want to put more time into like YouTube videos. I think that's what I care about right now. I feel like I'm pretty comfortable where I'm at with like the stream. I can banter all day about whatever bullshit I want. You know, I think my streams are fine, and I don't think doing a crazy stream idea is going to help me. It's just going to put me through a bunch of pain for basically no gain. So I'd rather like work on like my editing skills and YouTube video stuff. That's what I'm like trying to put work into right now. I'm also trying to upgrade stream. I was really proud of myself recently because I did add like a bunch of stuff to stream. Like we do have multi-streaming. We do have text-to-speech. We should have, so one of my things that I really wanted to fix is I've had, a lot of the time, if it's like, I'm sure you guys already know and have seen this, but if I want to like switch to a game, like if I'm like, hey, I want to go from chatting to like, I want to play a game right now, there's always like a 5-minute like interlude period where I have to switch the thing. I have to turn on spout. I have to change my background of YouTube Studio. I have to turn back off spout. I have to make sure the game captures. Like there's like 10 steps. And now it should be one button. Should be one button click to go from chatting to gaming. It should be. This is the first stream we're testing it, so I don't know. But that's another thing like I really wanted to fix. We have a few things, should be better. Overall quality should be way better, which I'm happy about. Just put the damn back. I did that, fucking fucker. I love how every time I have an issue, you guys don't help me with it ever at all. And then when I'm like, hey, I fixed this issue, you're like, hey, no, you're supposed to do it this way. Fix the issue like this. You could have told me 3 months ago. You could have told me 3 months ago when I was doing that. You could have told me any time in the past 3 months, 6 months. You're an evil, rage-baiting demon piece of garbage. You didn't ask. You're watching the stream. You can see what's happening. You see I'm struggling daily, and you're like, I'll let it be. Who cares? Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Yeah, that guy could fucking kill himself and I wouldn't give a shit. That guy could blow his brains all over the fucking wall with a hollow point fucking gun and I wouldn't even care. I'd be like, that's funny. Your brains could be all over the wall and I'd laugh at you and then lick up the goo. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Maybe that was too harsh, but I feel like, I don't know. Some people don't like it when you suggest out of the blue, but like, you're my like friend. You're like my friend, man. If I freaked out because you were like, hey, here's this thing you could do to help your stream, I think that would be insane of me. I would be the insane one in that position. If you were like, hey, Kuzu, dude, you know, you could change this one simple thing and this one simple trick, and it could save you so much time every day, every time you stream, I'd be like, dude, thanks. But if I was like, oh my god, no, Asakai, how could you tell me that? You're an awful human being and I'm going to kill you, I would be crazy. I thought you just like doing it this way, to be honest. Oh yeah, man, for sure. Yeah. So when I cook on the stove, I actually just like pull my ball sack out and I put it on the hot stove. And I didn't realize you weren't supposed to do that. So I was just screaming in pain in the other room and people were like, oh yeah, he likes it. Dude, he likes getting the underside of his ball sack singed and cooked like a fucking steak. He just enjoys it. That's why he's screaming. Yeah. You my bad, didn't realize you're this autistic. I just think if I sometimes I could use help and you could be nice and offer me the help. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's all. Instead of making a bunch of excuses. Instead of, oh, but you get mad. I never get mad. When have I ever gotten mad? Prove to me when I've gotten mad, because that doesn't happen ever. Ever. Fucking, and if it has happened, you're a liar. You fucking liar piece of shit. Today we don't have a chat window, by the way, guys. Everything's fucked up. I might try to fix it as the stream goes on. I don't know, but today's everything is fucked, and it's fine. It's fine, and everything is happy, and I'm happy, and you guys are happy. And if not, shut the fuck up. And if not, actually die. Hold on. Hold up. I'm just gonna throw on this playlist. I don't know. I'm not looking for music right now. Are Streamlabs just fucked? They didn't work for ASIC. I'm not using Streamlabs. Stream Elements, I think, just updated their shit entirely. And my old overlays got destroyed, which I'm not super happy about. Like that, it looks like their entire like UI and everything is new. I don't know why it's not working though. Dark chat. Do I not want dark chat? Checker? I don't know. Do I want dark chat? Do you guys want to be dark? Are you dark? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to do. I don't know what do. Me no do what no. Do no? No. No. Did that... How do I... How? Are... What's the fucking... What am I? What am I? What the fucking fuck am I? What in the damn hell and fucking fuck am I even? It can be... It can be long. I mean, it just depends. I'm down for long. I'll let you know what I'm doing with the clips, which might help you look for some. So, I don't know how to fix chat. I'm actually just doing this after stream because I don't want to fuck with this all day. Let me just do one last test. I don't think it'll work, but, you know, we could try. Nope, 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 nope. No, 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 no. No chat, no chat. You guys suck. Fuck you, fuck you. I don't know why it's mean to me. Should I just make a new one? Okay, hold on. What if I just tried to make a new chat window entirely and stop using the old one? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. One last test, one last test. Oh, don't look at that. Yeah. What? Oh, it's big. Oh, wait. Why is it big? Why are you blue? Why is it huge? What the fuck is going on? Dude, I hate the way OBS sizes windows. Is it because, wait, wait, guys, is that chat? Oh, it's fucked up, ain't it? It's fucked up, ain't it? This shit's got blown up, ain't it? What if you and I went on a little trip? We got a little freaky. We freaked around a little bit. We freaked it up and down. You know what I'm saying? Is it checker? Is checker better? What the fuck? No, that did not work. Custom. Oh, Invisible. Hey, now what if I chat now? Chat. Is he gonna show up? No! Yay! Yay! Guys, I did so good. Right? I'm gonna fucking slam my head against the wall because I did so good. Because I'm so good for you, chat. I'm so good. Please kill me. Kill me now. With a gun. Right between my eyes. Right in my mouth. Yeah. Yippee. Is there another way? Is there any way to fix me? Guys, you think I'm broken? Guys, you think I need fixed? You think I'm good? Good. You know, you'll fix me. Please do it for me. Do it now. I need it right now. Line spacing? Is it because I didn't put in any line spacing? I don't know, guys. I don't know anymore. What does this all mean? When did it become like this? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, one last try. Okay, refresh. Please. No. Okay, yay! What if I touched you with my hands? With my big meaty hands. My hands, they're like fucking sausages. And they're a little oily like a sausage too, and I just rub all over you. I get in your little folds. I'd do that for you. Only you. No one else is allowed. Get out of the room. Froggy, I'm gonna need you to leave. It's touching time. Pizza roll fingers, that's crazy. That's not the same thing. That's actually an insult. I can't believe you'd say that to me. Pizza roll fingers. The fuck's wrong with you? Step the fuck back. You wanna hash this shit out? I'll slap the fuck out y'all mama. Big red print all over her cheeks. Now, which cheeks we talking about? I don't know. Whichever cheeks show up first, you know what I'm saying? Can I at least watch? I don't know. I don't know if we have like a high chair that's like tall enough for you. It'd be kind of hard to see over the bed when we're touching. I don't think a normal cuck chair would like. I don't think it's like too big for you. You're like your childlike frame. I don't know. You need like a high chair. We get you like some Gerber, and then we put it on your little fucking plate, and you just go crazy on that. And me and Asakai do our thing, you know. You ever fucking like? You know what? I'm not gonna bring that up. That was so horrible. Why is everything about me being underage? I didn't even say you were underage. I just said you had a childlike frame. I think that's different. I think that's much different. By this point, you're saying it. By this point, you're the problem. I think you shouldn't talk about you being underage in Twitch chat. That's an issue. We're going to need to fix that. We're going to need to talk about that after this. Because that's not okay. We don't allow that. I can't believe you'd even say that to me in my chat. I'm so glad chat's not on screen for this. Proof of what? Who are you going to show it to? What the fuck are you gonna do? You gonna go to Asakai and say, oh, look at this Kuzu clip. I'd slap the fuck out you. I slap the bitch out your mouth. I gotta tell a trusted adult. I tell you, there ain't none of those around here. I tell you, you can't trust a single one of these motherfuckers. One of them wants to draw you pregnant. One of them wants to be jerked off by fucking toe fungus. And the other one plays League. So we're all around. Nobody can be trusted. That's all I'm saying. None of them. Not one bit. Anything but the League One, yeah. We gotta stop shitting on A-Link. I actually think we hurt him last stream. It's still crazy to me, but I don't wanna be a dick, so it's okay. We don't talk to him anymore anyway, so I think shitting on someone who we don't talk to maybe is in bad taste. You know what? I'll say it. Maybe the joke doesn't need to be real anymore. We have an infinite wealth of humor at our fingertips. I have an infinite wealth. It's everywhere. I'm just confused why he said it was our fault. Yeah, I mean, it is insane. I find it actually crazy to come in and be like, dude, nobody ever hangs out with me anymore. And then we're like, well, you don't talk to us at all, ever. And you're the one that said we should stop doing stuff together. And then you're like, yeah, but I work 40 hours a week. So I'm busy all the time. And then I'm like, yeah, I also work 40 hours and I can make it weekly. And then when I miss streams or have to be late for streams because I work 40 hours a week, he shits on me and is like the serial stream canceler. Look at this fucking guy. So he gets to use the excuse of working 40 hours a week, but I don't. And we're all blamed for not talking to him. I'm done. I don't want to talk about it anymore. This shit actually makes me mad. It actually makes me mad. I'm over it. I don't care anymore. I don't want to talk about this shit all day because it's boring and annoying and I'm not interested. If you're going to be annoying, just don't be a bitch to me about it. That's all. That's all. Well. I think, what do I think? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm actually really sad chat isn't working, but today has been a good day for stream. For some reason today, my bitrate has been excellent all day. Like, the new thing I'm using is great, aside from stream chat not working, which is sad. Wait. Hold on. Sorry. I apologize. That was my eureka moment of the day. I didn't realize OBS could do that. So today we're gonna play another roguelike, and it shouldn't be laggy, and it shouldn't look like we're playing it on a CRT, which is gonna be nice. I want to start I talked about, like, last week. I think it was last week. Maybe it was the week before. I don't fucking remember at this point. I talked about how I wanted to kind of start, like, a roguelike thing. Like, a series on it. Where, like, I do a new roguelike every week or every 2 weeks or whatever. And we did Crab last week. And I want to do Nubby Number Simulator. We'll do that today. And I have another one set up for next week. So I think I'll probably turn it into kind of a thing. I like roguelikes because they're easy to turn my brain off to, so then I can just, like, yap while I do things. Urethra moment? No. Do you know what eureka means? I don't know. I don't know if this little Chinese boy knows anything, actually. Dude, I actually think China is such a weird, wacky little place. I already said I've been watching goddamn the Tip to Tip all about China and them Chinese folk. Dude, I think I really want to visit Hong Kong. I think it actually, like, I've watched multiple things on, like, China recently, and I really want to go to Hong Kong. I think it'd be cool. I was surprised by how many people in Hong Kong actually speak English. Like, it's very common there. I think it'd be kind of sick. I think I want to check it out. I want to go meet up with my boy Ass Guy, and then we can be together. We can be together. You know how magical that would be? Hong Kong is sick. I know. You're gonna teach me Mandarin. I don't want to learn Cantonese. I don't want to do it. I'm not doing it. But you're gonna teach me Mandarin. Do you have like an accent? Do you have like a Canto accent? I want to know. I want to actually know. I don't think I've like actually heard you speak Chinese, or you've never spoken it to me. Like I think I heard you speak Chinese like once, when you were playing with your like your friends and like Monster Hunter back when like I first found out you were a person that existed. So like I don't know, I wanna hear it. Maybe he's faking it, guys. Maybe it's not true and real. Maybe he's actually French and he's trying to hide it. Maybe that's what it is, guys. Maybe he's a devilish, demonish man. I wouldn't be surprised. That's all I'm saying. I don't think he actually knows Chinese. I'm gonna call right now. I don't think this guy knows Chinese. I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to be mean to this guy. I don't think he knows Chinese. I actually don't think he's balling like that. I'm actually doubting him so hard right now. I actually think he's a liar in every facet of his life. I don't even think he actually knows how to beat his shit or draw a picture. It's all chat GPT. Kanto accent is just bad Chinese, but yeah, I kind of like how I have a non-native English accent. I don't like even have an accent for English. I think most people when they have most of their English exposure come from like online media and stuff like that, they don't end up having that much of an accent, and I think that's kind of the truth for you as well. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's more just cause I feel like your voice changes slightly, but maybe it is just the accent and I'm looking too much into it. But I don't feel like you really have you don't have an accent to where I can't understand words you say. Like Froggy has accent. I hear Frog accent, you know, but like it's not, yours shit ain't the same. I hear Froggy's accent. I want to throw up in my mouth. I want to run away screaming and crying, tail tucked between my legs. The moment I hear his voice, it's just, you know. But I hear my little constipated Chinese boyfriend, and it's just a fun time all around. Changes between Chinese and English? I think it does slightly, yeah. I think your voice and like just the way you speak words, which I think people would say is accent, but I don't know if it's really like, I wouldn't call it an accent. I think that's genuinely just because of the way your brain does languages, I think you genuinely do kind of change your voice a little bit. Just a little bit. Dude, imagine I learn Chinese and I get like the most like gruff man voice. That'd be sick, bro. I don't even know what I want to do today. I'm like, my brain is so intensely fried. I feel like Chinese goes higher. Maybe. Chinese is so weird though. Like I think the language is so confusing to me because I understand the idea of a tonal language, but my brain can't comprehend it. Like, okay. There's so many, dude, it's actually crazy. So the reason I'm so into Chinese right now is because I watched Tip to Tip, and that's like I already talked about that a little bit. It's two guys travel across China with no maps and phones, and they have to speak Chinese, and they don't know very much. But it doesn't okay. One of the problems they have is they try to ask for a hotel, which is like Judian. It's something like that, and they somehow say pig shop, dictionary. Like they say at 5 things other than what hotel is every time, and it all sounds the exact same to me. Like there will be words that all sound the exact same, but they have like 5 different meanings because there's a slight difference in like the intonation of your tone, and I don't get it. My brain cannot comprehend how that changes the word in any way. I don't even know. I need an expert. I don't think there's an expert in chat. I can't think of one, but I need one. You actually remember the word? Oh yeah, I remember multiple words. I know Wygoren means foreigner. Fuck, what else do I know? I remember something else, maybe. What else do I know? I picked up like weird tiny things, but yeah. I just don't I don't get it. Oh no, he's learning my language. I knew the word for white guy. I was gonna call myself that in front of you, but I forgot it. Oh, yeah. Byron, right? Byron? Yeah. How do you say I'm white? I'm 我是 Byron. 我是 Byron. 我是 Byron. Yeah. This is right. This is all correct. And no one can check me on this because no one knows this language. Am I saying that right? Hold on. Is it playing? 我是白人. That's see, I'm pretty close. I mean, I have a chopped ass, beat ass, fucking American accent. I already know. There's another word some would consider a slur. Ooh, cool. Yay. Teach me. teach me. I love those funny words. The based words. I know the one. I know slur in Spanish. I know a lot of English slurs. I know. If my friend teaches me, I'll know Chinese slur. Dude, I'm gonna be so multicultural. I'm gonna know so many based words. Oh my god. I'm so happy. Just means ghost man. Oh, dude, that's sick, actually. I fuck with that. It is interesting, though. I remember Asakai talking about on one of his streams how, like, there's, like, a weird fascination with white people in China, and I didn't really understand what he meant, or, like, I didn't really comprehend it, because to me, white people are the most, like, boring old chuckle fucks, you know? And then I've watched them go into like rural China, and they're treated like they're treated like celebrities, bro. Everybody thinks they're like 20 years old, hottest motherfucker, and they're just like, oh my god, come to my house, eat food with me. Like they draw crowds just by existing. It's crazy. Apparently, white people are rare in China, which I think it depends on where you're at, obviously. I think there are some places where white people are way more common, but like apparently that shit rare. Apparently I'm exotic. Exotic beauty, yes. Yeah. You guys like my new laugh? Was that good? I think it was pretty good. I like it. But then also we're called ghost people, apparently. You can't just be a ghost man with a little bit of swagger. Got some ghost man swagger, you know what I'm saying? Some ghost boy swagger. That's Kanto, actually? Oh, so there's a specific to Kanto. Okay, good to know. I'm glad. I'm really tempted to try to fix chat again. Guys, I really want it to work. Guys, how do you make it work? I don't know, man. Background? Yeah, I want that. I just don't know why it's not working, because this is the same setup I had before. It's just not doing it. Work it, white boy. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that. Maybe we step back. Maybe we take a step back and we calm down. Maybe we chill out a little bit. How do I feel like there should be a chat on screen for how much fucking shit, for all my shit I'm doing. No. Don't you guys like technical difficulties? Aren't they fun? Aren't they so cool? I love being a VTuber because there's so many testicles. There's so many testicles everywhere. I don't know what to do about it, honestly. Hello. Do you guys think ever, sometimes maybe, Okay. Okay. Occasionally? Why is it not working? Yeah. Emulate? How do I... How... Dude, I'm so rock hard for you and it doesn't matter. What the fuck? Motherfucker can't just be rock hard out here? That what you're fucking telling me? That's what you're fucking giving me right now? Bitch. Fucking hoe? Fucking bitch hoe? Bitch whore? What's going on? What do I make you real? Do I have to like set the chat bigness? Do I have to set how big you are for me? It's pretty good. It's good. It's good. I don't remember what opacity means. I don't know that word. That's not real word. That's fake. Okay, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'll do it after stream. I'll do it after stream.
Him so big so big for you.
Okay. All right. Anyways, moving on. Let's game. Oh, I didn't install the game. Guys. I know what I'm doing. I'm a good streamer. I'm so good for you. Watch this shit. Bro. Why'd you question mark, Froggy? What's confusing? There should be nothing confusing about this. Nothing even remotely confusing about what's going on right now. This is all pretty simple. This is pretty simple shit, bro. Catch up. Game? Is game real? Game. It says it's running, but it's not real. No, that was Asakai touching me sensually with his body. With his words and his body. Why is the game not working? Well, I thought it was going to be a seamless transition, but if the game doesn't launch, then it doesn't matter. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is happening? What is going on? What is going on, y'all? Dude, launch the game. Launch the game now. Please. Pretty please. I would like a game. Game time. There's no game. Guys, the game just isn't launching. It just actually isn't doing anything. It says it's running and there's no game. It's not real. It's not real. It's just not real. I've stopped it and started it like 4 separate times. It's just not even launching in the first place. That's so cool. I love that. This is so good for me. Start the game now! Yay! 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 Guys, it's not starting. Guys, it's not doing anything. Guys, I'm gonna blow a hole in the fucking wall. I'm gonna punch a hole in my own goddamn wall. Hello? Hello? Please? Please? I don't understand how a game can just not launch. How it says it's launched and then it doesn't. It says no launch. And then it says no, we don't do that here. System interrupts? What does that mean? It's real! Ah! Oh, ah! Hold on. Give me a moment. Give me game window. Game window. Ah! No. Why did it do that? What the fuck? Why did it do that? Why did it do that? Why the hell did it do that? Yeah, the seamless fucking transition. Yeah, I know. Everything works so fucking perfectly every time I tried. I think this one actually is the fault of the game. I can't lie. I did fix my fucking OBS scenes. This shit just doesn't want to capture whatsoever. I might have to actually screen capture this, which is crazy. I never have to do that with games. Corner time. Oh yeah, if I screen capture, there's no sound though. Fuck me. What the fuck? Full screen? Full screen? Full screen? Full screen, full screen, full screen. I did try window capture. That was what made it show OBS. That was literally what made it do it. You fucking little piece of shit. Shut the fuck up. I'll slap the bitch out your mouth. Why is it not doing? It's just showing Steam. Why does it do that? What the fuck? Wait, that's not right. Wait, this isn't right. Wait, this is not right. This is not right. This is not right. This is not right. You wanna know how I got that to work? I made it, I set the window capture to VTube Studio and it captured the game. Yay, 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 it works. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go turn off our air conditioning because it's fucking hot in here. We'll be right back. Guys, I think something's fucked up with my OBS. How the hell does capturing VTube Studio make this game capture? What happened? What are we doing here? I don't get it. I don't know who the fuck put this shit together, but this is some rickety ass bullshit. Oh, my fucking mic. Dude, I hate having a rolling chair. I need a way to like organize my cables because I roll over my cables so much. Holy shit, it's constant. Okay. Game time. Game time. Is the game not making sound? No, it's not. Fuck me. Fucking me. There's no sound. No sound is coming. Hello? Sound? It's why is that? What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck? Whoa, that's crazy. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. This shit is confusing. I can't make it capture sound at all. At all. Even though it is capturing it through this, it should be. Jesus Christ. It has capture audio on. What the hell? How is this working this way? How is this working like that? What's okay? If the game captures, I don't care by this point. Oh, it's not. It's not actually capturing. Ah! Okay. No. Remove that from existence. Capture specific window. Xbox Game Bar? What the fuck? Where is Xbox Game Bar open? What are we talking about right now? Xbox Game Bar? I don't even know if I have Xbox installed. Why is it trying to capture that? Everything's wrong, guys. Today is the day of technical difficulties, and I'm so mad right now. I'm so beyond upset. Game capture doesn't work. Game window works, but it freezes on one panel, and it's trying to capture VTube Studio. And screen capture would work, but there'd be no sound. I'd love to change the fucking stream category if the game worked. I'd love to do that. That'd be so cool if the game worked. Wait, the game capture is... Oh, it's capturing audio, but it's not capturing the window. Holy moly. Holy moly, man. How is it doing that? How to do that? How you do that? How's that happen? How? How to make... Oh my god, I opened... How do I have this many tabs open? What the fuck? Why did it open that many tabs? I'm so... This is painful. This is actually painful. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm looking it up online. There's nothing here. Why is this game specifically not wanting to capture? I've never had this problem with anything else. I've had the capture not work perfectly, but this is like just actually not working at all. This is actually just like not doing anything. It has game sound, but it won't show it on screen is my confusion. It says fuck no. Why? What the hell? Guys, I'm beat chopped ass. I can capture the screen. Oh, you know what? I can't have music. Hey. Okay. I think I got it to work. But it's screen capture, so it's dog shit, but it's fucking better than nothing. It's fucking better than it not working, which is cool. Oh yeah, one viewer. Big game. It's popping up in here. It's fucking popping, bro. Is the game gaming? Is the game gaming? Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, sir, ma'am. Sir, ma'am, hooba. Welcome to game. Is the game loud? Maybe. I'll turn it down a little bit. It's ball time. This is a game where you take your balls and you clack them into other balls. This is actually, the alternate title of this game is Locker Room Simulator. Dude, locker rooms are a crazy place. I don't think I ever, like, it's insane to me. I think it's a very American thing. Well, not like very American, but like it's kind of American. There's this like idea that like, whoa, interesting. There's this idea that like showing your body to other people is really like crazy and weird. Like in other places, in other countries, like bathhouses are really common and like you have like naked massages, shit like that. Like they don't really fucking care about showing your body, you know? But like, I feel like in America, it's really weird. Like if you went up to like an average guy, if I went up to an average Joe Schmo and I was like, sir, would you like to go to the bathhouse with me? He would shoot me in the head. Maybe he wouldn't do that, but like I feel like it's such like a weird and foreign concept to most people. So like it's not, I don't know, it's not like frowned upon, but most people are not into it. Most people won't do it. And like a locker room is kind of an extension of that, where it feels really strange. It's obviously more normal, like locker room, to be in a locker room, but to me it gives me like the same weird feeling where I'm like, bro, I don't fuck with this. I'm out here, there's penis. There's free range penis anywhere to see. It's crazy, actually. You know, there's the base debuff of being gay, of that like some people just don't like you, but the buff, this is a crazy statement. The buff of being gay is you can see penis anytime you want. I can walk into a man's bathroom. I can post up at a urinal beside another person and just stare at his penis. This is like insane sexual harassment. How to get arrested 101. Oh, I fucking died. Hold on, wait, let me turn off my tail. Put that shit down. Put that bad boy down. I just feel like it's insane to be able to, maybe I'm just too ashamed of my body, but it feels crazy to me to just be able to like look at a penis whenever you want. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that crazy? That I can just do that? I mean, I guess that's what the internet is for, but I mean a real life penis. There's a different energy to a real life penis than an online ChatGPT generated penis. You think they've started making like AI like real porn? I know they do like AI animated porn for sure. That's an easy one, but like, you think they do like real shit? Or they try? They probably do. They definitely do. You see, that shit's probably so ass though. Like that shit probably sucks so bad. I cannot imagine. Like normal porn is already to me like most of the time really like low quality and meh. I'm not like a big porn guy. I'm gonna be honest. And so like there's no way AI porn is very good at all if it's already worse than the actual shit. If you're going on and you're letting fucking ChatGPT sweet talk you and stroke your nutsack, you gotta fucking shoot yourself. I like how I said I had to stop telling people to kill themselves, and I've done it like 10 times already this stream. Oh my god. It feels crazy to me. Am I fucking like, how are you, if you get on, you hop on your fucking PC as a man, and you say, you know what, I'm feeling a little fucking fantastical today. Let me get on to the good old P-Hub. You see an ad that says jerk off to Chud GPT. Jerk off to this AI woman, and you're like, oh yeah, wooga, and you just fucking stroke your shit to that, no thought process. That's crazy. I be getting philosophical when I beat off. I be thinking about the state of the world when I beat off. I be thinking about the fucking allegory of fucking Plato's cave when I beat off, bro. And you sitting here jerking off to some AI bitches. We're not the same. We are not the same. Yeah. Key. One day, all there will be is AI porn, though. One day, the people aren't going to be able to keep up. Because here's the thing, is like, if you are making art, I think there's always like if I'm like drawing some crazy shit, if I'm drawing some fucking I mean, this goes for a lot of things. If I'm drawing some like Van Gogh ass shit, or if I'm writing some Shakespearean ad literature, you know, I think there's always like gonna be a certain quality that an AI just couldn't achieve. And I think people also do value the fact that like a human created something, right? But like, porn is not like that. Like, no one's jerking off to porn and they're thinking like, man, I'm really glad a human made this instead of some AI cuck monster. Like, you don't care. You're just there to bust a nut and get the fuck out. Maybe once the post-nut clarity hits, you would think about it, but you probably wouldn't, man. You probably don't fucking give a shit. So like, my thing, what I'm saying, oh, I should have fucking kept it. I'm so dumb. My thing, what I'm saying is like, if someone's making an art piece, that will always stand the test of time because people like when other people make a cool creative thing. But porn isn't creative. Porn isn't like special, you know? Porn doesn't have that like value, that creative value that other pieces of art have, because porn isn't really art. So one day that's just going to be replaced by AI. And every night I'm gonna come home from my factory job and I'm gonna say, hi, Chud GPT, show me my latest fucking twink femboy porn. And they're gonna show it to me and they're gonna serve it up. And he's gonna talk dirty in my ear and I'm gonna like it. And I'm gonna fucking like it. And that's shameful. And that is, you know what, that's goddamn shameful. I just think we could do better as humans, that's all. Also, I'm not sure, ChudGPT is something I came up with. I'm not sure if that's something, if I'm ripping that off somebody. I probably am. It doesn't feel like it's that creative, but I'm proud of myself for making it. But I kind of fuck with it, so it's fine. Who cares if someone else came up with it already? I am a genius. I'm a comedic genius. Dude, I love doing weekend streams, or like I have so much less. I don't have to like think about how I have a thing to do later. All of my mind power, my brain power can go towards talking about like the most stupid bullshit ever, and it works. I also get to save up my sweet juicy chat balls. I get to save up my balls for you, chat, so we can yap together. You know? Because I'm drained. If I fucking stream all week, I'm drained by the end of it. Ooh, wait, that's weird. I don't know if I like any of these. I'm just gonna take it, and if I gotta sell it, I gotta sell it. I don't like the little alien guy. I don't fuck with bro. Does he have a nose ring? Yo, he got a fucking nose ring? He kinda dripping. Ooh, yeah. I need force triggers. I need more. I need more. I need more. I need more. I need to go crazy on the force triggers so I can just have cheese house. Cheese house, cheese house, cheese house. Oh, he's not happy with me. Oh, he don't fuck with me. Oh my god. Oh my god, win. Yeah, okay, okay. More cheese house. We love that for me. And I think I go all die effects and we run it. And we run it, bitches. Bitches. Restore. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm too broke. Dick ass, bald ass. I'm so bad. I'm not having a good day. Well, you know what? It's been fine. I just wish there was less technical difficulties. I wish that I could think about that less. Like, if chat was on screen, I'd be so much happier as a human. Why is my shit? Why do I keep not working? I'm so bad. I have had, like, this week, though, has been easy as balls, dude. I think I am, like, in general... right now I'm just in a very weird place because like I'm kind of impatiently waiting for my move-in date for my apartment. I'm very done with living in this place that I live now. I'm very over it. So I'm waiting until I get I'm waiting until I move into a cool ass spot. But that gonna be a bit. It's going I am gonna have to I did talk about this earlier. I am gonna have to take like a week off per moving. I'm actually like not even sure how the moving process is gonna work. We'll see how it goes. I'm kind of scared, but it'll be fine. It's gonna be way better, and I'm gonna have like I already talked about it a little bit, but I think I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna try to do IRL shit for real. Oh my god, these are both so good. Yoink them both. Fuck yes, bro. That is such a crazy pull. I'll just get carried by Cheese House and then we run the other one. Yeah. I like the vibe of this game a lot. I think the music in this game is good. I think like one of my problems with like Slay the Spire is like the music is like a very... I don't think the music fits the game that well. This is something I've heard people talk about a little bit. I don't think it's like that bad. It's not to the extent to where it's like making me lose focus or I really dislike it. But I feel like the music doesn't exactly necessarily work for what you're doing. Like I think the chill music is great. For sure. 2 times each. Ooh, interesting. 2 times each. Yeah, okay, I fuck with that. Why not? I need highest bitch. Oh, it wasn't. Nice. Eat ass. Smoke grass. This shit go ham. I've also been trying to, one of the things I really want to do is I want to eat better. Like, I eat like an actual fucking raccoon. I eat like trash and garbage. One of the things I do is because of the way my schedule works. So basically what I do is I wake up like 9:30. Recently, I've not been very good on that. I've been waking up like 11. It's not like that bad, but it's like I'm sleeping in a bit too much. Regardless, I usually try to wake up like 9:30 and I try to go to bed like 2 a.m. So I get like 7.5 hours of sleep, you know? No. So like I wake up, I eat like small lunch, I get food, and then I go work, and then once I come back from work, I have like basically like 2 or 3 hours in the day to like relax. Like that's like my relaxing time. And most of the time I'm just way too lazy to want to cook by that time. Cause like I've already worked an 8-hour shift and I have like 2 or 3 hours before I go to bed, you know? So I don't end up cooking and I just get like garbage. I get like Domino's or McDonald's or some like awful chain, cause that's all that's open by that time. It's like basically the only thing I can get in this town past like 11 p.m. is bar food or like shitty fast food. So it's not great. I eat that shit way too much. I'm trying to eat better shit. I'm trying to like actually like bring food to work, but I'm just really bad about it. And so much of it is so expensive. I think it's so hard. Like I think that's been one of my bigger problems in living by myself is I feel like it's pretty much always cheaper for me to go for like a... Are we fucking for real? I was so close. It's pretty much always like easier for me to go for like a McDonald's, because like a McDonald's is like $10 than to go for like food I have to cook. Because the problem is I know I can just go to after work, go to McDonald's, I will get filled up and it's not that expensive. Because like where I live, most restaurants are pretty fucking cheap. Like I don't live in an expensive area, but like if I want to get, for instance, like a package of ground beef or chicken breasts or something like that, most of the time that shit is really expensive. And if I don't use all of it, like immediately, basically, it goes bad super quickly, like within 1 week. So I have to cook multiple meals with the same type of thing in 1 week. And most of the time I both don't really have the motivation to do that. And like most of the time I don't have the motivation to be like, yeah, even if I am good and I cook myself a meal that week, am I going to want to cook too? Am I going to want to cook again? And if not, then that's just a bunch of money I spent on a meal that goes bad. Like the meat just goes bad so quickly. I have to use it so quickly that I think it makes it hard to actually cook, because I don't do it, and then it just ends up getting chucked, and I always feel like shit. So then I'm like, okay, when I go to the store, I won't buy meat, and then I end up buying a bunch of fucking garbage, like snacks and frozen food and shit. It's not good. Overall, I'm just trying to say my diet's bad. I really want to figure out a better way to do it. I can't think of anything that would be good ease of access in terms of meals, and also would be enough to just feed one person without buying way too much. Because I've also thought about doing, like, they have like meal services and shit, but like so much of the time they're super fucking expensive, dude. Like there's multiple like I know like there's like HelloFresh and like multiple that are like, they're either like really easy to make meals, or they're just like, you just like microwave and they like ship you like a bunch of them. And that's totally fine. I'm okay with that. It's just really expensive. Fast food is always cheaper in America. That's why you guys have problems with obesity. I actually think you're wrong. I actually think you're really wrong. I actually think you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's the crazy part, is the insane part. So, yeah, let's get in depth here. The thing is, fast food where I live does tend to be pretty cheap, but it's actually not that cheap. The reason I go for fast food isn't really mainly because of the cheap part. It's actually mostly just because of the time it's open. I would always rather go for a restaurant because I can get restaurant quality food for basically the same price as fast food. Fast food's price has been hiked so much in the past few years. Like, it is actually very expensive now. If I want to order, let's say I go to McDonald's and I want to order, I just want like a burger, fry, and drink. Like, I just want like a large drink, large fry. That's going to be like 13 to 15 bucks, right? Which isn't insanely expensive. I live in a cheaper area for sure. Like, if I went to California, it'd be insane pricing, right? If I went anywhere West Coast or like in like a big city, it'd be very expensive pricing. I live in a small town. That's why it's as cheap as it is. I can also go to like a good quality Mexican restaurant and get a meal for $12 that would have way more food and feed me for multiple meals. Fast food actually does tend to be more expensive a lot of the time than like a lot of restaurants. It's actually insane. There's a lot of fast food. Like, if I go like fast casual as well, if I want like Chipotle or Buffalo Wild Wings or something like that, which is what I would call fast casual. It's like slightly better than fast food quality, and it takes a little bit longer to make, but it's still like a chain and still kind of shitty quality food. If I go for that, that's going to end up being 20 bucks most of the time, and that doesn't even have to be for that much food. Like, that's more expensive than like actual good restaurants I could go to. There's good ass restaurants I can go to in this town that would give me way better food and more of it, and it's like probably, I don't know, 2/3 of the price. It's not really that fast food is cheap, it's that it's so easy. It's that rather than going to a restaurant and sitting down and waiting for the food and having to tip the wait staff, rather than like door dashing something and having to tip the driver and wait for my like restaurant food to come, whatever, or like calling in, going to pick it up, doing all this shit, rather than having this whole like rigmarole you have to go through, I can just be like, hey, I'm gonna go get McDonald's right now. I drive, get it in 5 minutes, and then I can eat it and be done with it. It's not really anything to do with how expensive it is. It's really more, or how cheap it is, because it's really not that cheap. It's just more about that it is open more than most normal restaurants, and it's quicker. That's it. Also, as for obesity, I think you are right that does have a correlation with fast food, but I think a lot of like the American diet in general is just really bad. Like, most food, it just has so much sugar and chemicals and bullshit in it, and most people, like, I don't know about other places. I'm sure this is a very common thing other places, but like, if I go to my job, there are people there that will basically just drink soda all day, every day. There are people that I would go into work and see every day, and I don't think I ever saw them touch a sip of water. They would, like, there's this guy who I worked with for months who only drank Mountain Dew Code Red every day. That's the only drink I ever saw him with for the full 8 hours we were there. Mountain Dew Code Red has insane amounts of sugar in it. And it has so many fucking, like, that has like Red 40, like the worst dye ever in it. Like, so much awful shit. And he's drinking full bottles throughout the day. Like, there's just, it's just insane. The high fructose corn syrup is incredibly addictive, and it really spikes your blood sugar, which also contributes to obesity a lot. Most of it is just sugar intake, honestly. We just have so much sugar in everything, and we have found the way to load as much sugar into as many things as possible, as cheaply as possible, and so people just have that shit all the time. Like, any sugary snack I could want is cheaper than any like real snack. Like, if I went to a gas station and I was like, hey, I really want like a snack. I want something quick that's like kind of cheap. Any single thing of like candy or like a sugary food is pretty much always going to be cheaper than if I want like some jerky or some chips or so, like obviously any snack food is bad, but the most insanely crazy sugary stuff is always the stuff that is like is always the stuff that is going to be cheapest and most easiest access and just everywhere. And it's also like, you'll go basically, they like trick you with it. They don't trick you, but they make it, it's hard to describe. So you know how like everything has like your like daily value of like your intake of what you're supposed to have, and every, like, you have like the nutrition stuff on the back. All the nutrition shit, you'll look at like a bag of candy. I'll get like a bag of candy. It's like a couple bucks, and it's like medium sized, right? It's not super big. I could sit there and eat it in one sitting easily and be fine. That shit, it'll say there's like 5 servings in one bag, and one serving is like half of your daily intake of sugar. So if I eat the whole bag, I'm getting like 2.5 times my fucking daily sugar intake from one bag of candy. And some people are eating multiple of these per day and drinking soda. I just want you to know the sugar intake is insane. Whenever I look at other people and what they're eating and shit like that, what they're snacking on, especially at my job, because that's where I get like the most, I see people over their day and like what they're doing and shit like that. It's where I get the most, I don't go outside that much. I don't go outside, so my job is the place that where I see the most people and converse with the most people, in like the real life space. So like it's insane. All I'm saying is it's crazy. We just live very unhealthy lives because it's kind of encouraged by the world we live in, the country we live in. Ooh, money. Because I think there's a lot of reasons for obesity, and I think it's been pointed at a lot of different stuff in the past. People have just talked about how it's fast food, or how it's fats, or how it's sugars, or how it's like any of these things, and it's kind of just all of it. I think we just overall live very unhealthily. Like, I don't know. I live in a smaller town. There are like 3 times the amount of fast food places here than actual restaurants. That's just how it is. It's just, I don't know. I don't know, man. Ooh. I don't know what peg halved actually means now that I think about it. Is that not popped? Has halved and popped different? I actually don't know. I actually have no idea. I'm gonna get both these because I just for sure. I don't care anymore. I'm just getting random shit now. I'm annihilating. Wait, this is kind of sick. I kind of like that. I've never used this before. It's crazy to think that some people literally live off soda. It doesn't even sound real. Why the fuck do you think like kidney stones are so common here? Like, like liver failure is so common because there'll be people that just like drink soda all day and then they go home and they drink beer all night. I have a coworker, dude. One of my coworkers is crazy. He's a really like, he's a cool guy. I like him. He's very helpful. He gives off like mad like country dad energy because he's very nice. He always wants to help you out, but he in some ways is just an insane human being. I was talking to him yesterday and he was like, yeah, I have like 400 beer koozies in my house. I think I'm going to go back home tonight and drink a 12-pack of beer after work. And I was like, okay, cool, dude. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Like the culture for like alcohol here is also crazy. They just want your liver to fail by the time you reach fucking age 13. It's not good. By the way, if you don't know what a beer koozie is, it's like the thing you hold like the beer in. It's like a little like cushiony thing. But yeah, no, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a weird life we live. Weird world we live in. Soda's also so weird because like I think soda genuinely tastes bad here. I really do. I used to drink soda. There was a time in my life when I was like a lot younger where I used to drink soda like a lot. I really like Dr. Pepper, and I would have that like almost every day, which is just way too much. It's just way too fucking much. And like I stopped doing that a long time ago, and I just stopped drinking soda overall. And now every time I have soda, I'm just like, dude, this is gross. This is like actually just gross. I'm sure if I stopped energy drinks, it'd be the same thing. You just become so like easily addicted to it and used to it to where it just seems fine. It just seems like good, yummy. But really like the reason it does taste gross is just because high fructose corn syrup is in general just gross. It's not a good tasting thing. You just get really used to it. It's like the fucking like Hershey's chocolate shit. To anybody else, it kind of smells and tastes nasty, but once you have it enough and you're addicted to it and you're used to it, it's just fine. It's good. Bink. Money, gambling, money time. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. America is an enigma of a country. Oh yeah, like, well, if I have there's a thing, like, you can get like Mexican Coke here. And Mexican Coke is literally just, it's Coke with cane sugar. It's just what old Coke used to be and what actually like good Coke is. If I drink a Coke, if I were to go get a Coke right now from the fucking gas station and just like have it, it would be nasty and I would hate it. But if I got like a Mexican Coke with actual cane sugar, it'd probably be like, oh, this isn't that bad. I kind of fuck with this. It's just because it's literally just like, it's bad. It just tastes bad. High fructose corn syrup is just not, it's no good, man. Do not fuck with it. Give me my shit, bitch. Bitch. I like that. Dude, go ham. Ham sandwich. But yeah, man, I think I do really want to check out Hong Kong. I actually think, like, if I could get the money, I would love to go out there. I have like multiple, I don't know if it'll be an actually thing that happens. I think the crazy part is, I think if I really was like, if I really wanted to do it and I just ran with it, I could do it. I think if I did, the flight is expensive. Don't get me wrong, it's very expensive. Like $1,000 is super fucking, it's steep price. But if I was just like, yeah, I want like round flight, and I want to spend like a week there. I have actual like breaks. Like I have like paid breaks for my job, like every summer and winter. And I could just save up money for a trip if I wanted to. I'm at like a place in my life where I could just do some shit like that without really having many problems. And I think that's sick. I want to go do some shit like that. I would love to do that. I just need like the opportunity to. Oh, dude, this is about to get so much better. My engine just became so much hotter. Because like I think one of the things that I've been really thinking about recently is like, one of my things I care about a lot as like just kind of as a person in general, but also as like as a stream thing and all around is humor. Humor is a big thing for me because I think I have like a hard time. Normally in my life, I have a hard time conversing with people in a way that I think like other people enjoy and I enjoy. I'm not a big small talk guy. I'm very bad about it. If I'm not interested in a conversation, I basically default to like, ooh, wait, that's insane. Yeah. Give me that. If I'm not interested in the topic of conversation, I basically just default to like not fucking, just like being like, yeah, okay. Sure. Like, cool, dude. Like, I don't have, like, good responses to things. I don't think I have a way to, like, consistently be, like, interesting and for people to fuck with talking to me, you know? And maybe it's just probably me overthinking it, too. It's definitely very possible. But, like, I think one of the things I really, like, care about in general is comedy because of that. Because I think comedy is really good at branching the gap between people. Like, everybody has different senses of humor, but I think there are some things that are just, like, universally can be funny or can be easy, like, social glue. Because I think I've always struggled socially. I used to be incredibly socially awkward. I still kind of am, but I'm a lot better about it now. So I don't know, but like I think comedy is really important to me, and like and actually just being like entertaining as a human, because I think it helps a lot on stream. It helps me in my day-to-day life be more confident in myself, and it makes like for like better conversations and stuff like that. And one of the things I really want to do more is like I think I want more experience in my life. I think the more experience you have as like a human being, the more interesting you can be, and the more like the more experiences you have, the more interesting you are as a human. And I think that also really does go towards a lot of stuff like comedy and like entertainment value. which is like, I don't know, that's just something I think about a lot, because it's like I really want to be funny, but it's hard to tell if I am funny, because what I think is funny might not be nearly remotely funny to anybody else. Oh, E-Twinks on tabletop. Just a quick check-in. Want you guys to know. So like I want to go out and have like actual more experiences. That's something I've heard from like so many people that like do comedy for a living or know a lot about it or whatever. Like it always seems to be the same type of advice of like, just go experience shit, just go do shit and have fun. And that's what I want to do. I think I'm in a weird place where it's like I really want to focus on like streaming, and ooh, I don't like that. Failure transfer shares are Nubby dies. Wait, don't I love that? Isn't that great? Isn't that crazy style? Anyway, I want to get more experience and just like go out and see more places. I think I genuinely just like, I've had just very few experiences in my life that I think of like, really affected me. In terms of like, when I say experiences, I mean like going somewhere really cool or like having like a really, like just doing some cool shit. I don't do cool shit enough. I'm so boring. I'm like an introvert who stays inside and plays video games all day. And so it's like, I really want to try some shit and like have fun doing something, but I never know where to start. And it's also like, there's always this part of me that's like, dude, I could go somewhere, I could do some cool shit, but like, I always want like a friend to do it with or something. Like, I think, ooh, wait, isn't that insane? I think like doing something with a friend always makes things sound more interesting to me, and I think it just in general makes the experience better. Like, but maybe I need to value just like chilling on my own more. Maybe I need to value my own like me time a little more. I don't know. I've just been thinking about a lot about like what makes me funny as a person, and like maybe overanalyzing it a little bit, and also like what kind of person I want to be like socially and all that stuff. What kind of person do I want other people to see me as? It's the last item you purchased from Nubby or the black market. Oh, I don't care. Oh wait, no, this is sick. Do that. Croissant? For sure, I'm slung with 3 for sure. My life. Nope, don't care. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think doing something like a Hong Kong trip would be sick. I don't know or think that will really happen. I have no idea. I wish I had more money. That's always the problem, is having enough money. It's so weird because I'm the type of person that really doesn't care about money that much, but also I kind of need it to do anything I'd ever want to do, because that's life. Like, I don't put a large amount of value or personal value or anything like that into money. It doesn't really change much about me, but like, it does change what I have the capability to do, which I think is really weird. Oh, dude, this shit is gonna go insane. That's crazy. That's so many force triggers. I just need more. Holy shit, I need more. For sure, right? Yeah. Oh wait, I should have looked at that. Double me? Fuck yes, baby. But yeah, I don't know. I think also like something I've tried to put a lot more value into as like a person is like my ability to recharge. I think part of being like an interesting person, like I don't know, I keep thinking about like I keep thinking about how to be interesting and why I think I'm interesting, or why anybody even wants to watch me in the first place. I think something I put a lot of value into is being able to analyze like what about the things I like why I like them. Like if I read a good book or if I listen to a good song, what specific things about that song or the story in that book or whatever am I like really into? What specific piece of each thing is like meaningful to me? And I think it helps me refine my taste more, and I also think that gives me a better idea of like, I don't know, it gives me a better idea of who I kind of am as a person, if that makes sense. Like maybe I'm putting too much importance on something as simple as that, but I think like I think overall, how do I word this? I don't know. We're flying free today. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't even care that much. Today's low effort, and that's the point. Today we're just chilling, and it's just Kuzu talk time. Kuzu think tank time. You guys ever watch Shark Tank? I had a whole like thought chain going there, and I just lost it, but it's okay. You can do that, but don't overdo it, because it'll never make everyone interested, and that's how life is. What are you talking about? What did I say about making other people interested? I was talking about how I mean, part of it was other people's inputs to some extent, yes, but I just mean like in general. If I go back and watch one of my VODs, what did when I say a funny thing, why is it funny? Is it because of how I set it up? Is it because of like the way, like the sound of my voice when I did it, or the timing of the joke, or is it specifically the thing I said? It was just like a crazy thing. Like I like being able to figure out the intricacies of why I'm funny, so that I can better I can do that better in the future, you know? And I think for something simple like being able to analyze like a book, that's like, okay, I like this part of the book, so I think I would like other books like this going forward. Or I really like this piece. I'm being able to critique it as well, because I think that helps me with my own thing. Like, if I look at someone else's stream and I look at their banter, or I look at someone else's YouTube video, I look at what they're saying, I can look at what I like about what they're talking about, what I like about what they're doing. I can critique the things that I'm like, yeah, that didn't work out as well, or I don't think I like that. And then I can take that and use that as my own input for myself. You said you look at what makes people like me want to watch you. No, it's more just curiosity. I don't think you should be like, yeah, don't look at that because you'll care too much about what other people think, or you'll never make you can't make everyone else interested. That's fucking stupid. I think it's still okay to care about other people's opinions. It's not black and white. There is a middle ground to that. Fuck me. Can I get a new one? I get a new guy. Yes. Oh, I like this guy, but he's expensive. At least for now. I try to look at that because probably I don't really think I even know how to be funny, at least for now. I think the interesting thing about comedy is it can be so many things. I think there are some things that it's hard to even figure out what is funny about it. It's hard to put a good like finger on it. Not a good finger. I don't know. A good, like, it's hard to get your finger on the pulse of what exactly is so funny about certain things, you know? I think there's some things that are like, because you can always look at humor from the base concept of like, it's a surprise. Humor and horror are very close together in that whoa, what is this? Sure, fuck it. Like it's all about being surprised, and that's like an important piece of it. Oh, what the fuck? And like that's also, but it also doesn't have to be that. It could be so many different things. Like humor can be referential. Sometimes people just like feeling like they're on the inside of something, and that is part of the humor, you know? I don't know. That's what an inside joke literally is. Like me getting on and talking about fucking like E-Link and him playing League and jerking off in a fucking in a polycule. That's not necessarily funny because of what I'm saying. It's partially funny because of what I'm saying. It's partially funny because that's kind of it's an inside thing. Me, you, and Asakai like that because, well, I don't know if you guys like it, but at the very least, like there is some appreciation for it, or it's used because it is something that we all know and is like an inside thing. It's referential to something that we understand and other people might not. And that is the funny part about it. That's the value that comes from that, right? I'm back. Why are we talking about this topic again? We're actually talking about something completely different. I'm using it as a reference. I think like, I don't know. I think I get what you're saying, Froggy, but I think you're looking at it in too much of a binary. You're looking at it in too much of a black and white of either I care way too much about what other people think, or I don't care about it at all. And I think there's a good middle ground you can take. I think when making anything, there should be a good amount of your own input, and what you care about in it, and there also should be a good amount of like what you think other people would like. Like I wouldn't get on stream and do some shit like this if I wouldn't also watch this myself, you know? When I'm saying like I'm trying to look for stuff that other people like, I'm not even necessarily thinking of a specific person or trying to please everybody. Like I'm not even the type of person who like really like pays attention to like numbers on stuff that much. If I have a goddamn like 2 viewer Twitch stream, I'm not gonna come out of that being like, man, I had a bad day. If I felt like I was funny and I was doing things that I would enjoy to watch, like if I felt like I could go back and watch that VOD and just have a good time, just enjoy that, then that in of itself has value to me. I think you're just reading too much into what I'm saying. But anyway, not the point. I just want to go do more for real shit. I just mean I want to get more experience in life. I think I'm very young and I've done so little. Like I've never even been outside of like the country I live in. And most of the time, even in the country I live in, I haven't been to 90% of the fucking places in it, if not more, because it's goddamn huge. And also like, I don't know. I don't like go out and like talk to people or just like, I think something I want to get better at really is having real conversations with people. Like just not being afraid to just start a conversation or just say some shit to somebody. There's always this part of me that's like very like, there's always a part of me that's scared that someone will react in the most, like in the most crazy, like vitriolic way if I say something they don't like, or like there's always like these like taboo social things that I can't like cross. And I think I just want to just be myself out in the open more. Like I want to be like the stream me in real life more. And when I say that, I don't mean like the stream me is the real me. That's the thing, is like it is the real me. But I just mean like if I go to a fucking McDonald's, if I'm in an elevator with other people, if I'm at my job, none of that is how I would for real act like I am right now. Like me by myself, me talking to a close friend, and me on stream are all kind of grouped in the same subsection of like, this is kind of the real me. This is basically the real me. Like, I don't know, like obviously there's stuff I have to hold back. Obviously there's thoughts I can't put out in the open because some of them are crazy. But like this is as pretty much as close as I can get to putting my entire personality out on display and saying, hey, come take a bite of the feast that I have offered you. But like if I'm in public, if I'm talking to strangers, when I'm talking to people I don't know very well, there's always a part of me that's nervous. Like I don't want to make a social faux pas. I don't want to fuck up our interaction. I don't want you to think I'm weird. And there's also always a part of me that's going to overthink the interaction to high hell. You know, it's so much different, and I want to break down that barrier. Like I wish I could, or I wish I knew a better way to do it. And I think part of it is just confidence. I think part of it is really just being more confident in myself to be like, yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna be me here. Who cares what they think about me? But that's just really hard. It's a hard thing to build. I've started to both hate myself and love myself more since I started streaming. Confidence is so much. Yeah, I don't even know. It's not even necessarily has to do with streaming. Like, I think streaming is a part of it, but it's not even like why I'm talking about this. I think I like being entertaining. I like being funny for stream, and I want to be funnier. And that's like, I'm constantly looking for growth when it comes to that. And I've seen that, and it's felt great when it's happened. But I think in general, I wish I was more... Like, I hate looking at other people and how open they can be socially, and how, like, they can just walk into a busy street and just be themselves and just be saying some shit and doing some shit and having a good time. And it's like, I could never do that because I'm too nervous. I'm too in my head in every moment about how everybody else is looking at me, when most of the time nobody else fucking cares, dude. Like, I wish I put my own... I think part of it is just the way we are taught to be socially, but part of it is also like, I just put other people, I'm way more people pleaser than anything. I put other people over myself in every situation. I will put other people having a good time over me having fun or having a good time any day of the week. Like, I won't go out in public and have fun with friends or by myself or whatever. I can't stand even being a little loud because of the risk that somebody else might not like me being around them or being loud or whatever. And that's feels crazy to me. That feels like a crazy thing to say out loud, you know? Like, I don't go outside and have fun because I'm scared of how other people are going to perceive that. That's insane. That is the most insane, introverted, socially anxiety type shit ever. I feel like it's also, part of it is just past experience though. I think one of my things is like, it's really easy to, like, in the past, when I have done that, where I just go out, have fun, and I am me, I think I get in those situations where I am actively bothering people way more. And not even like that. Like, what? How do I word that? I get in those situations where someone is upset with me or making comments on how I'm acting or what I'm doing, and that causes me to overthink it even more. Like, me going out and having fun in public and being loud and being quirky and me and whatever, like, if someone brings that up or makes comments about it or like says some shit about it, instantly that's going to stop me from doing it the next time, and that kind of burns me on it, you know? Like, and I think that's part of why I have this nervousness, is because I've had experiences like that where like someone just doesn't fuck with the way I'm acting, you know, or someone don't fuck with me being loud or whatever it is, you know. It could be fucking anything. I don't know, it's just interesting. It's interesting to think about. I've been thinking very, I don't know, I'm in my philosophical type shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm in there. I understand you, my autistic brethren. Thanks, man. I'm glad there's at least one Chinese chomo out there to understand me in the world. I'm glad there's at least one of them. I think another thing I've been thinking about, we'll just keep this fucking train going. I don't give a shit. Another thing I have been thinking about is like, I think there is a difference between, this is such a weird thing to say out loud. I don't even know if it really makes sense to people, but there's a difference between me and like me. Just hold on. I'll get there. So, give me a moment. So, okay, like, when I am speaking out loud and consolidating my thoughts, it is different from me being in my head and thinking about something. When I am sitting here on a stream and just speaking my mind, it's different from when I am just like in my own head thinking my own thoughts. I think there's somehow like a step in between thinking and like speaking that changes the way I like not perceive things. Like, I don't know. It's almost like it's the way that I would be by myself when I am just thinking on my own, and me like being on a stream and just talking out loud, even though it's the same me, and I am still just thinking out loud and just say, or just thinking in general and just saying shit, just saying whatever on my mind, the things that I will come up with and say are so much different. Like, I feel like I'm way better at consolidating and having like real life actual thoughts when I speak them out loud. I'm way better articulating what I want than when I like think my thoughts. That sounds so weird. I like how I'm saying like I'm way better at articulating it out loud and I still can't articulate it very well. I don't know. It's very interesting to me seeing the gap between that. Like I wonder if it has to do with, and there's different sides of your brain that are doing different things. Like I know how there's a whole like left brain, right brain type thing, and they're kind of like the things that they do are divided, at least to some extent that I understand. That's still a thing that really confuses me. I'd have to look into that at some point. I don't know, but I think like there's because my actual thoughts and my like speaking, I think they are like done by different parts of my brain. They come out in different ways. Like, especially like my knee-jerk reaction to something in my head and the first words I say when I see something, like, will always be different. There's always a gap between that. Does that make sense? Am I making sense right now? This makes so much sense to me, but it feels like I'm spouting inane bullshit. I think that goes for everyone though, but does it? I feel like I fall into this trap, and I think it's a really easy trap to fall into, where you, like, I do think you're right. There's always going to be a difference between your knee-jerk reaction and your actual reaction as a human being. That's just the truth. But like, I fall into this thing where I like thinking that the way my brain works is the same as everybody else's. And I think after I looked a lot more into stuff like autism and like getting a better idea of how my brain processes things and how I work as a person in general, like, I think I've started to realize, like, I cannot assume that everybody else thinks or thinks the same way I do. I think one of those things is, like, you're kind of programmed to think, like, oh yeah, everybody's the same as me. Everybody thinks the same way as me and does the same things as me, and yeah, obviously. But, like, that's just not true at all. And thinking is one of those things where it's like, you can't know what somebody else is thinking ever, so they could be thinking in a completely different way. It's like the fucking, like, aphantasia shit that people talk about, where it's like, you could not realize your entire life that you cannot imagine things in your head and other people can, because you're just thinking. To you, that's normal, and to you, that means everybody else should think the exact same way. What is normal to you, you assume is the normal for everybody else. That is just what isn't that confirmation bias? Isn't that what that's called? Like, I think what I'm trying to really put out there is, like, I would like to put out my thought processes more, because I think I'm so interested in seeing how other people, like, compute this stuff. I'm so interested in seeing, like, am I thinking in a different way than other people would, and I just never knew that. There's even simple shit like, dude, like, I don't even know. I can give such simple examples, but, like, there'll be, like, a trick I've done to do, like, a math problem my entire life, and I'll explain the way I think through doing that math problem and how I did it so quickly, and they'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about? That sounds insane. And it's just because I have thought of it that way since I learned it, and I'm in my head thinking everybody else does it this way, and to everybody else that sounds insane. To everybody else, that is, like, the weirdest, most batshit thing ever. Like, you can't know if the things you are thinking are normal unless you say them to other people. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm saying the thing. You make so much sense. I know I do. I fucking know I do. The thinking thoughts thing goes for me, I guess, but it's also might not be the same exact way you were talking about. It's hard for me to, like, put into words as well exactly what I mean. I think there's almost like I could almost... This sounds even more insane. You know what? I'm going to say the most insane thing I've said today that I've been holding back, and I'll just say it. It's almost like I have the ability to... I can have thought process going in my head of thinking about something, and while I'm thinking about that thing, I can respond out loud with my voice to the thing I'm thinking about, and it's almost like two separate things are computing at the same time. It's like I have two separate thought processes that can respond and interact with each other. Does that make sense? Does that make any sense at all? Because that's what it feels like to me. That might not be what's happening, but that is genuinely what it feels like to me. Like, I talk to myself all the time. I've talked about this before. Whether I'm streaming or, like, jerking my shit alone in my room, I'm talking to myself. I just do that. I just do it just cause. And it's like, it's because it's like I don't even know. It's because I, like, talk to myself. Talk to us. God damn it. I don't know. Dude, maybe I need therapy. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Yeah. I just really like thinking about stuff like that. I think I'm really, like it's an extra step for me as well, because I don't think in English all the time. Thoughts are just kind of floating around in ancient runes. That's like hard for me to think about. That is kind of crazy. Being able to think in different languages, how does that work for you? Do you ever, like, have dreams in English? That's so interesting to think about, actually. But, ooh, upgrade. But yeah, man, I don't know. I really like getting into, like, philosophical sides of things. I don't even know if that technically counts as philosophical. I like thinking deeply, which I think it just basically is philosophy. But kind of, I don't know, it depends on how you look at philosophy. But I think thinking deeply helps me figure myself out a lot better. It helps me figure out why I as a person do and say the things I do, and why other people do the things I do. Like, somehow overthinking is bad for me, but going a step further and overthinking my overthinking is great. Like if I think about why I'm overthinking things and the way I am doing things, it helps me so much as a human being, which also sounds crazy. But it helps me so much. Actually, I don't think I've had much of English terms at all. Interesting. Your thinking thoughts go, little autistic boy. Thanks, man. Thank you. I should get one of those hats that says me am autistic. But I think something that's helped me a lot in my life in general is just thinking about like why I do the basic things I do. I think a lot of the time as a kid, you're just like, your kind of ability to philosophize and think about why things exist is shut down by a lot of people. Like if you easy example, there's this shit that kids always do where it's like, let's say a kid's like, hey, what color is the sky? And then you say, it's blue. And then they say, why? You don't even think to answer that. You just think of that as a stupid question immediately, because that's kind of how we've been programmed as people. Because we're kind of programmed just like, this is how it is, accept the thing, you know? But I think it's so interesting to think about even simple things like that. Why the fuck is that shit blue? Like, what in the hell happened to make that shit blue? Because if space is black, why the hell is the sky blue? And that's like one simple fucking question. And I feel like most people get shut down on that, or if they start thinking about something like that, they shut it down themselves, you know? And it's like, I don't know. Like, I think there is genuine value in even just thinking about things like that. I think thought is not valued enough in our society anymore. In society, we live in a society. You turn more autistic with Dave the more I hear you talk, and then I turn more autistic. It's like an echo. Dude, I think that's why we are so compatible. I think that's why our bodies are so compatible. We fit together like fucking Lego pieces, bro. Oh, shit. But like if you, I don't know, I feel like most people don't look at big picture of stuff. Most people don't look at like social interactions or like the way our world is designed even, or like anything, and think like deeply on it. I feel like some people just accept the things around them. I don't know, and that feels so weird to me because I can't accept the things around me. I think one of the things I've always thought about is weird about me compared to other people, which maybe the autism explains it. is like I've lived in a very I lived a very religious life as a kid. I don't think I want to say I lived a very religious life. Basically every member of my family outside of like my mom and stepdad were all incredibly religious people. They were all very into God. They take you to church. They talk about it all the time. You pray before every meal. Like it's to kind of a crazy extent. So it's like you would think with all of that being my surroundings all the time, I would have some sort of belief or something there, but there's just always been a part of me that genuinely just doubts that shit all the time. I can never look at a thing or a fact or anything. I don't want to say never, but like I have a very hard time looking at something and just accepting that and being like, yeah, that's the truth. Like, oh yeah, God's real, cool, and then moving on. And that could even go for like a small thing, you know? Because I feel like we as people don't know shit. There's so much shit that we say is like fact, or we have been told is fact our entire lives, and then it just turns out to be so insanely wrong. Dude, I got taught as a child to clean my ears with Q-tips, and then like 5 to 10 years later, they were like, oh yeah, by the way, if you clean your ears with Q-tips, it fucks everything up, and all you're doing is pushing wax into your ear and making fucking like clogging your earlobes and eardrums, not earlobes. Like and it's like we were taught that was a real thing to do, and that was the way you were supposed to do it, and you're gross if you don't clean your ears. And then actually your ears are a self-cleaning system, and you're just fucking pushing that shit deeper and making it even more of a problem. Like, and that's like one basic thing, right? And it's like I feel like we're always wrong about shit, so it's hard for me to just be like, yup, I believe that. Yup, you told me a thing, so that's real and true, and I believe you. Like, I can't do that. My bones won't let me. My bones say no. Mom said no. Alexa, can I turn autistic? I always ask why, and most people start getting annoyed. I don't mean ask it out loud, but I thinks it. Yeah. I think that's been a constant thing. Is like people always seem to have this like annoyance if you overly question things, which is so weird. Cause like, why have a brain if you're not going to use it to question the things around you? We wouldn't even have like science or philosophy or the fucking world we like the social like world we live in now if we did not think about why we do what we do and why things exist or how things exist. Literally, science would not have developed to where we are. We wouldn't have a supercomputer in our pocket that we could contact anybody around the world with at any time of the day if we did not question how shit worked and look into it. So like, why would we as humans, why would we, how do I word that? Why do we stop that? Why do we tell people not to do that? Why do we actively like, dude, I can't think of a good word for it, but like, I feel like it's just looked down upon to overly question things, and that just feels weird. I think that's the end of the day. That's all I really want to say about that. I just think it's weird. Autistic Kuzu thought of the day. Well, there's been a few of them. Well, there's been a couple. Well, guys, there might have been a couple. Well, I don't know. But yeah, man, I don't know. It is actually crazy once I looked into autism, how much it made sense to me though. Not how much it made sense to me, how much it applied to how many fields of my life. Even simple shit. There's no way I fucking died there. Ooh, that was insane. How the fuck did that happen? More than a couple? Come on, motherfucker can't just be out here thinking and stinking, you know what I'm saying? I gotta always be hee funny all times of the day. We can't get philosophical on this bitch. Fine, I'll go back to talking about how E-Link fucking jerks off in a polycule, and me and you are gonna have hot sex in a hotel bed in Hong Kong, and we're gonna put Froggy on a fucking Zoom call on a cuck chair in the corner, and he's gonna have to watch us. He's gonna have to watch you give me sloppy like no other, and he's gonna cry tears of joy at the fat load that I bust in your mouth. And that's what we'll talk about all stream. That'll be the whole fucking stream, because that's what you guys want. That's what you guys fucking want. I can't get on here and just fucking talk my little heart out. God damn. God be damned. Go back to being autistic. No, you fucking shut me down. You fucking canceled me. The woke left canceled me for being autistic. The woke left canceled me because I was autistic and I got sloppy toppy from my autistic friend. and it's not okay. I want you guys to know this shit isn't okay. I just came back and that's the first thing I heard. Oh, you missed everything I was saying before? I don't even know if anything I said before made sense to anybody except Asakai, but yeah, I'll just let it be. I'll just fucking let that shit go. I don't care anymore. I don't even think I could repeat any of the words that I said. Jumbling. Oh. That's interesting. But no. Yeah, man. I left when you were talking about Blue Sky, then I had to go for a bit. Yeah, it is your bad. What the fuck's wrong with you? You can't be here and just listen to a fucking... You can't be here and listen to me speak my truth. Preach my truth live on stream. Dude, they do fucking like... They do church streams now. You know how many fucking viewers they get? You know, it's so crazy that if you talk about like if I can go to my grandpa and talk about streaming and VTubing and he'll look at me like I showed up and in front of him with like my cock out, you know? He'll look at me like I'm a deranged, insane, lunatic animal. And then he goes and watches like a live stream of like a church and sends in like subs. Like, how the fuck does this happen? What's going on? What the hell is going on here? How we got the old people on fucking YouTube live talking some real shit? Dude, if my grandpa watched like Hololive or something, I think that changed my life. I don't think I could be the same after that. Do you think there's a Hololive grandpa out there? Maybe there's like a Japanese old man who just loves Hololive, who got put on some real shit and he's just into it. He's just a true fucking beater. That would go so hard, actually. I would fuck with that. I think old people are genuinely can just be so funny just by existing. Sometimes they're also awful. But like, I don't know. Shit kind of funny. More. Wait, I shouldn't have left. Can I go back? Wait, can I go back? Please? I pop so much. I'll be popping bottles. You hear me? You fucking hear me, bro? Interesting. Yeah, none of my builds have been working so far. I'm kind of sad, actually. I think it's also raining crazy style outside right now for some reason. 30... 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 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 Well, how long have I been going? I don't even fucking know anymore. I wish I could see my time. Hold on. Don't look. Oh, okay. The only person I loved died? What? What? Asakai? I didn't know autistic people could be funny. Oh. What's going on, Asakai? What do you mean the only old person I loved died? Bro's just trauma dumping. I'm sorry. I did get very sad. Damn. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had I've never had a close family member die. I'm also not very close with a lot of my family though. I think one of the things like I'm way different on from other people as well is like people very much have this like idea that it's like if you're like related by blood, you're supposed to like really care about those people that are related to you. I don't really give a shit about that. Like obviously if you like spend enough time with me and we care about each other, regardless of whether we're related by blood, I'm a fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? But like me just being born and you being like my aunt or something doesn't mean that we're like chill. Doesn't mean that we love each other and everything's great. You gotta like actually like show that you care about me. So I think that there's a lot of old people in my life that just don't give that much of a fuck about me, and so I don't really give a fuck about them. I think like blood ties don't mean that much to me, you know? So I guess, yeah, that shit don't happen. I have like very few family members I'm very close to, honestly. I got some. I'm pretty close with my dad. Is there anyone else? No, guys. I don't live a sad life. It's cool. It's chill. It's good. It's good shit. It's really cool. I'm so cool. My family loves me. My bad. No, I mean, it's okay. It was just crazy out of nowhere. I just started talking about how old people could be funny, and bro was like, yeah. Only old person I've ever loved died in a tragic freak car accident, and I watched their blood and their entrails fly all over my face. Like, it was just kind of crazy vibe change. I don't know. Oh, by the way, Froggy, the video I'm trying to make right now, I'm doing like an out of context clip video. So if you find just good random shit of just me saying crazy shit out of context, that's what we're looking for. That's what we want. Oh, the goal, what I'm trying to do, I want to do like a 10-minute video, a 10-minute YouTube video at minimum every like 2 weeks. Like that's my idea right now. Oh, that's perfect. There's so much random. Yeah, I know, man. I've gone back and looked at some streams, and I'll look at like a clip of me saying some shit, and I don't even know how I got there sometimes. I don't know where the fuck some of this shit comes from. It just appears. It bears its head. No, I mean, just, I don't know. Whatever way works for you, I don't really care. I've thought about asking for your help on it, but I didn't want to like go too ham on asking for help. I think the thing is, I can do all the basic parts of it, and I think I'm good at finding like the cuts and the clips I like. But I think the part that I have a hard time with is like putting in like actual edits. What the hell was that noise? But I'm good at putting in like edits or no, you're good at putting in like actual edits and I'm not. I can't do that. I don't know how to like put in like a funny edit that like contributes to the video. So I'm more trying to make a video that can like the showcase or like the main. Okay, the way I've basically thought about it is I do not have the power to put in high effort editing, so I want the video itself to be like shorter and just more high effort in general. I want the video itself to just be like consistently interesting to where like I don't really have to do crazy editing and make it look really nice and like have a bunch of effects or like crazy shit, you know? Yeah, give me that. I just need an idea that it's fine, but if I edit a clip and I don't find it funny, it's like impossible for me to edit it. I don't know. It's hard for me to be like, yeah, I want this thing. I think this thing funny. I don't do that. Well, no, I mean, like, I do. Like, I do, like, think, like, oh, this clip funny, but there's never any, like, amount of thought process after that. I'm never then afterwards, like, oh, I should add this effect and put this sound effect in and make it look like this. Like, it's just like, oh, this is funny. Cool clip. I put it in, move on. Like, I don't know. I don't have that bone in my body. Editing is not, and maybe that just comes with doing editing more, or maybe that's just, like, a talent you got. I have no idea. But yeah, that's the thing I wish I could do. I really want to get better at editing. Man, I had a cool build and it just doesn't fucking work. None of my builds work, bro. Oh man. But yeah, I think that is part of the thing I want to get better at though. I think making YouTube videos is hard, but I want to try more. I think because I've done, like I've been doing streaming for like a full, not like a full year, but we're getting close to a year now. So it's like, I feel like I'm pretty comfortable where I'm at. I feel pretty good about, I don't come into stream nervous. I don't like have a bad time. Like I can't think of any streams in the past like few months where it's genuinely been like a bad time or I haven't enjoyed it. Maybe there's moments that I don't like or I look back on and I'm like, no, I don't fuck with that. Like I think that one section we had in our like in the Astroneer stream where we just shat on Asakai for not doing commissions. I watched that back and I was like, what the fuck was going on? That was just so weird and dumb. What a bad segment. Like, obviously, there's some times where I'm like, yeah, I didn't fuck with this. But, like, I never come out of a stream and I'm like, man, I had a bad time. I never come out of a stream and not wanting to do the next one. I'm always excited to do another one, you know? Not a good time for you? I know. It was hard to watch back, honestly. I'm surprised anybody even stayed for that. But, you know. It's okay. Boop. But yeah, I think I'm pretty comfortable with the streams. I think I have good ideas for streams and I also know how to like put them out. And I don't think I make bad stuff. I don't think any of my streams, like I could sit down and enjoy watching my streams. If I was an onlooker, I could just sit down and have a good time with them. I think I am pretty good at yapping, honestly. I think I'm pretty good at yapping and keeping it entertaining. Whether, like, I think part of the reason I want to do more stuff like this, I think this is the type of game that's very brain empty for me, like I said. So this is one of those things where it's really easy for me to go brain empty and just talk. And there's less emphasis on me making a funny moment or doing something like with the game that's funny or whatever. It's more just, wait, that kind of sucks. I don't get a good upgrade. Oh no. That's less good. Whatever. But I think I really like doing something like this because it kind of like showcases a hobby of mine a little better. Like this is the type of game I would play on my own. I would throw on some fucking music or YouTube video and just go brain empty to this for a while. So it showcases something I enjoy, and it also allows me to spend more time like actually just like thinking out loud into like a stream and just putting my thoughts out there, which I think is fun. Like I like having a little bit of a contrast between my streams and the way I am sometimes, because I can have my moments where I'm sitting here talking about penis and fucking fuckers and what the fuck ever, who cares, any random bullshit, any inane bullshit I spout out on any given day. And I can also have a thing like this where I'm genuinely talking about like my thought process in my life and what I want to do, and like I think it's fun. I think I like having that contrast, and I think it kind of helps me as a person. I like being able to talk out loud and just have like serious conversations. So I think something like this is like it's a nice outlet for me. And I like having it as like a different thing to try. But like, I don't know. I feel like all I was really trying to say is I think in general, I kind of like what I make and I feel fine about what I make. I think I could do better, and I can always be improving, and I'm glad I still do. Like, even simple shit like multi-streaming, which I should have been doing for 10 fucking years. Even simple shit like fixing TTS, which I could have done 10 years ago. Like, it still feels nice to get done. It still feels like I'm constantly improving on myself and what I'm making, and I think that's cool. I like having a sense of improvement in something I do. Because I think, like, I don't know. One of my things as well is I'm very judgmental of the things that I do, and I've always my entire life been really bad about being able to do something cool or get better at something and just give myself a pat on the back and say, hey, I did good. Like, hey, this was cool. I did great today, or something like that. And I'm trying to do that more. I'm trying to just be more like I'm trying to give myself more time to relax and be less like put less pressure on myself to constantly be doing something. And I'm also trying to congratulate myself when I do something good more, so it feels more meaningful or worthwhile to me. Like I have this mindset a lot of the time where if I'm not doing something that is like intrinsically valuable in some way to to one of my goals or a thing I need to be doing in my life. Like if I'm not doing a chore, or if I'm not doing a stream, or like doing something like a lot of my goals revolve around streaming right now, because it's like one of my biggest hobbies or one of the things I do most. And I think like there's always a part of me that's like, if I'm just sitting around playing a game, I will always be sitting there kind of like shitting on myself for not doing something else. I'll always be just like, I could be streaming right now. I could be editing a video right now. I could be going and doing some chores. I could be whatever, right? And I think I've kind of realized that like sometimes it's just okay to. So I think it's just okay to actually have like times of relaxation or recharging. I think recharging is a vital part of being a person. Like if I spend all my time just working on something, triggers a most recently obtained perk. Wait, that's kind of crazy. I'll take that. I think if I spent all my time just working on something, I would be the most dog shit uninteresting fucking person to ever exist. I think I need time as a person to recharge and like to give myself time to like, I don't know, form my own thoughts to actually be interesting. I wish I had more thoughts to talk about. I think this actually goes hand in hand with exactly what I'm talking about right now, Asakai. That's the craziest part. I think this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you don't give yourself time to recharge. You just do art and work all the time, right? Like, I think as a person, you need time to like go work through your own self and thought. You know, and you also need to be able to like, I don't know, I think just me being able to sit down, like what I've been doing the past entire week, literally every moment I'm not doing work or streaming or whatever, the entire week I've been playing. There's a game called like Last Epoch, which is basically just like a PoE type game. It's like an isometric Diablo PoE, that style game where you just level up and you just grind. That's the whole game. I've probably put in like 20 hours in that game in the past like week or two, which isn't an insane amount, but for working a full-time job and doing other stuff, it's quite a lot. And it's like, I've just been trying to be able to just go head empty and just have fun. I think it's totally okay to have fun, because putting so much pressure on yourself to be perfect all the time, it just fucks you up, man. And I think it makes me less fun to be around as a person. Like, I think that's really something I've wanted to figure out recently. Something I like about being a person is being able to constantly grow, and that could be in anything. That could be in something like being funny. That could be getting better at a game. That could be getting better at like editing. That could just be like fixing a bad habit I've learned even, you know? I think like being able to be proud of myself and look back at that and be like, look where I started, look where I am now is so valuable to me. I think that's why I can be positive as a person, is like, I have spent a long time of my life being very like depressed and sad and just not like doing shit and not knowing what to do. And it's like, once I kind of picked a direction and just said, fuck it, we ball, what happens, happens, I felt so much better just constantly. I'm not saying my life is perfect. I'm not saying everything's great and I love everything about everything I do, but like, it's just, in general, it's a lot better. And that's just because I have a better mentality. I think mentality changes so much about yourself in general. So it changes so much about your personality and how you look at the world around you. And I think being able to have a mentality of more confidence in myself and being able to congratulate myself on things is great, man. I might seem fucking confident because I can hop on stream and talk to any random person about fucking assholes and PNR and sucking and fucking. But like, I really don't have much confidence in all honesty. I really don't. I wish I did, bro. I wish I fucking damn well did. I think I need to find an interest that's not art and doesn't drain all the energy out of me. That's fair. I think it's also a difference in how you look at it. Like the closest thing I have to what I think art is for you is I think streaming, and it's a much different thing at the end of the day, and I think it's hard to compare. But I put a lot of my genuine effort in my life into this stuff. Like, I put a lot of like my actual time and like thought and effort of like what I'm doing into doing this, because like this is something I feel progress in. Like, I think if I'm listening to music or playing a game or reading a manga or something, right, there's no part of me that's hitting a goal or making progress or that I'm seeing myself get better. Like, I can get better at a game, but that's not really the same. It doesn't give me the same feeling of accomplishment that like something like this does. And I think that's something that's like really important to have, but there's a good balance you have to find with it. Like, having a sense of accomplishment and feeling like you can grow at something and be good at something and get better is great. But like, you have to have a balance of also just like a place to filter your free time, a place to fucking have your balls out in the living room and not care what anybody thinks. You know what I mean? You know what I'm fucking speaking about right now? Hobbies are hard too, because trying them sometimes can be rough. Like, trying a hobby can sometimes just be really expensive. You guess? Like, something that's just comfortable to do. Like, okay, I like streaming, and like I said, I am pretty comfortable with it, but there's always a part of me that's like, I gotta think about something interesting to say. I need to, like, there's a constant pressure there, right? There's a pressure I don't feel from something like getting on and playing a game. If I get on and just play this game or fucking Crab Champions or who cares, whatever it is in like the week, I don't feel any pressure. This is just a conduit for me to have dumb fun. This is an outlet for me to just fucking like just get a burst of dopamine and not really care about anything else I'm doing in the moment, you know? But a stream, there's a genuine pressure to it, and there is a part of me that's always wanting to be growing and changing, and I think that's so different. I'm thinking all the time when drawing, because like anatomy and colors don't come that naturally. It's all thinking. Yeah, that's like, it's just a lot of pressure to put on yourself all the time. I think that's too much. I think you need an outlet for no thought. You have to have your no thought mode, or like real complex thought, you know? I think either or. Because like right now I'm no thought mode, but that means I'm having like real complex thought. That means I'm actually speaking out loud and just talking on shit I want to talk about. Like, it's weird. It actually is really weird to think about. I don't know, man. It's hard to be a human sometimes. Humans are weird as fuck. I don't get them. I wish they were less weird and more normal. Are you fucking serious? Oh, I don't understand the way this thing bounces. It actually makes me so mad. It It makes me so genuinely upset. Like when I yapped about white people superiority in China on stream for 30 minutes. Is that real complex thought? Is that what that is? I don't know. Maybe I'm not the judge of that. This is a real philosophical shit we talk about today, bro. I don't know if I like this one. I don't know if I'm into this. I'm just getting too many squids and they're not helping me. Which is actually kind of killing me because it's not doing anything. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I think I just have a lot of things I want to improve on. But I think that's good. I think you should be constantly looking for that. I think it makes me sad when people aren't constantly looking for something to improve on themselves. Or there's just other shit that gets in the way. I think that's one of the things that like scares me so much about like, I think it's something that scares me about like having a relationship or a child or like taking on big responsibilities in my life is it takes away from my ability to grow in a lot of situations. I think you still, like if I have a kid, I think I could still grow as a person. I think I would still change all the time as a person. But I think you have like this pressure I have on myself to like, oh, this shit's crazy actually. This pressure I have on myself to like perform while I stream, you know, that same pressure is on you, but times 100 because you're in charge of a human's life. Like having constant pressure on me all the time of like, I have a real human I have to take care of all the time, maybe multiple of them. That sounds so scary. That sounds so insane scary, bro. Like, and it would just take up so much of your time and thought process. Like, I couldn't sit here fucking playing ball game and just thinking about my life and why I do the things I do and how to improve myself, because I'd have to be thinking about toddler with shit in ass, with shit up his butt that I gotta go clean out. Like, I think it's just so much responsibility. As honestly, like, I don't even know if I would want to get a pet. Like, that's a thing that honestly kind of scares me a little bit. Because a pet sounds crazy. A pet sounds scary, bro. Like, I think I could just have like a cat and it'd probably be pretty chill. But like, it's not, I don't know. It's still a responsibility. It's still a real living thing that I have to take care of all the time. That's a lot, man. How do you like cope with that? I don't even know what to do with myself. What do I do with a child? Yeah, on God. I mean, it's kind of the same thing about like getting a relationship for me. I think I already don't know what the fuck I'm doing or want half the time. How the hell would I do that in a relationship? I can barely take care of myself. I'm barely mentally well in general. How the fuck would I like have another person? And I know there's a level of it that's like, yes, you can get support from your significant other. And I do know, I know that's for realsies. But I think I would rather get better at being able to support myself and figure that out than like use a significant other as a crutch. I think that's so much worse of a habit to have. Like, I've known many people in my life who I feel like get into a relationship when they're in like a not mentally well place in their life, or they're not even not mentally well. They just don't have their shit figured out, you know? Like, they don't know exactly what they want to do or what they're doing, and they just kind of get in a relationship because that's what they're supposed to do or that's what they want to do in the moment, and then they're kind of like stuck there. And then it's kind of like you don't really grow as a person because you always have this other person as a crutch for whenever you have a problem, you know? And like when you have a kid, it's like ×2 on that, you know? But you also have to take care of a thing along with it. Like, I don't know. I've seen just so many people get into a relationship, like, I think too early and have bad experiences because of that. Or not really be able to grow as a person because of that. And that makes me sad. I have 5 cats, Jesus. I think that's what friends are for, but not everyone thinks of friends that way. Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's just a difference in there for sure. Like, I think the way I think of friends and maybe you think of friends is probably slightly different. And there's also just different levels of it, which is an important thing. Oh, yeah. Pop. But I don't know. I don't think I'm against relationships. I just think for me personally, they like fuck with me. Like I don't think it works for me. I think it would hinder me more in my life than it would genuinely help me. When I talk to ChatGPT, when you talk to ChatGPT for emotional support, yeah. Yeah. Dude, I have never booted up the ChatGPT website, and I hope I never will. That's like the fucking Rickroll for me. You send me a link to ChatGPT, my eyes melt. I also just think, like, I think getting in a relationship with another person also sounds scary, just because, like, dude, how does that work? I guess I can't comprehend it because I've never had that. I've never been close enough with a person to where it's like that. I've had like very close friends before, or close family members, but like that's a different level. What the fuck is romance, bro? What even is that shit? That sounds crazy. That shit sounds wild. GPT isn't real here. We actually can't use it. We're just using it as a meme. Really? They took it away. They took away bro's GPT. And in slot 2, but keeps its own trigger? Weird. Bromance? Yeah. Yeah, I'm down for it. Yeah, I fucks with it. I don't actually know if I would ever want to get into a relationship with another man. Like, the crazy part is, I don't know. I don't understand anything about myself. I don't understand a single fucking thing. I tell you that. I tell you that right now. I don't get it. Because, like, I'm attracted to women. But also, I'm not even against the idea of fucking another man. That's the crazy part, is I'm not. Like, I think I can make it squirt, is all I'm saying. I think I can make him quiver. Maybe he can make me quiver. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Well, we just have to fucking find out. But like, I feel like I'm so sexually confused. I had this realization a while ago where it's like, I think I'm so asexual that I'm also at the same time attracted to everything. I'm like a weird mixture of pansexual and asexual, because I kind of don't want to fuck anybody, but also I'm not against fucking anybody. I'm just so indifferent to it all. That's the thing. It's not even like I want to fuck a woman, though. I don't even like see big titty and go awooga. I don't even really care that much. You make so much sense right now. Thanks, man. Thank you. Oh my god! I hate this shit so much, bro. Is this what gambling is like? Ball bounces wrong way and your life is over. Doing fucking... Playing Russian roulette with a fucking pachinko game, bro. How does that even work? Bro's orientation is if you want, sure. I don't even think that's true. I think there still has to be a level of me that is like attracted to you in some way. But like, I think like, I guess it does kind of make sense. I'm asexual. I'm indifferent sexual. I just like, I feel like for a long time in my life, I was told, I don't know, I had a very weird upbringing when it came to sexual orientation. Because I feel like when you're younger, you're always told like, yeah, you gotta find a nice girl and you go on a date and you hot sex, awooga, right? But so I would like, when I was younger, I'd be like, oh, I have a crush on this girl. Because I would just pick someone I was like slightly attracted to and just say like, yeah, I have a crush on you. But I never really cared. And I remember literally there was a couple times. One time I like picked a girl I had a crush on and she looked at me and after I told her and she was like, ew, you're fucking gross, bro. I mean, it wasn't those exact words, but it was harsh ass shit. And I just didn't care. I just actually didn't care. And I didn't think about the fact that I didn't care. I just moved on with my life and basically never thought about it again until this moment. Like, I think I'm so weirdly indifferent to the idea of a relationship that I think most people around me find that weird. Because I remember my mom would like, she kept wondering if I was gay because I didn't care about women. And she would like show me pictures of like celebrity women and I just wouldn't fucking care. And so she would call me gay. She would call me a little gay boy. And then I was like, oh no, am I gay? But when you're younger, you think being gay is a bad thing. When you're a teenage boy, being gay is used in like a negative connotation. Like if a teenage boy wants to say something is bad or gross, he's like, oh, that's gay. Like, I don't like a Hershey's bar. That shit's gay. You know, like that's how it's used, which is really fucking weird. But like, so like in my mind, it's like I don't want to be gay, but also I don't really like women that much, but also I don't really like men that much. When I got older, like I feel like I didn't have any sexual libido, anything at all until I hit puberty, and it's like I do have it, but I think like it's still never like I feel like when I hear people talk about relationships and sex and all this stuff, it feels so weird and foreign to me because it is not my experience with it at all. I have never felt a need in my life to get into a relationship. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I just have never cared. It has never felt like something that's actively important. I feel like I've always had so many other things that are just genuinely more important in my life to worry about than like whether I'm gonna have sex right now. Like there's this culture that like having sex in like high school is like that makes you cool, or like having sex in college. Like if you're a virgin by my age, you're fucking weird. You know, like I'm 19 and I think most people have already had sex before me, but it's looked at as like an important thing. It's seen as this thing where it's like you're supposed to want that and care about that, and you're weird if you don't want it, and you're weird if you haven't had it, or you're a fucking like loser nerd. And it's like, oh my god, every time. And it's like, I don't get it. Kuzu sexual means he want to fuck himself. I don't think I want to fuck myself. I find myself very gross. I'm gonna be real. I don't know how you guys think I think of myself. I find myself very gross. I'm very not confident in myself. The more I listen, the more this sounds so familiar. Almost the same thing happened to me. Yeah. My mom one day just casually said, just so you know, if you're gay, we don't judge. I still don't know what I did to make her say that. My mom asked me multiple times if I'm gay as well. So yeah, I think people are more open to it nowadays, especially parents. So they try to get it out there that they're open to it. But I think there's like, I think genuinely as a dude, it's also so much easier to, I don't know, it's easier to be like lonely as fuck. And then people look at you not talking to people or like not being interested, and they're like, oh, you must be holding something back or something like that. Like, I think to most people, they can't understand the idea of not looking for a relationship. And to me, looking for a relationship seems weird. So most people are like, oh, you must be lonely. Or they're like, oh, you're trying to, I don't know. They have this idea maybe that I'm trying to like hide it. Like maybe I am gay, and the reason they see me never like talking to anybody or interested in any girls is just because I am gay. Or like I'm in the closet and trying to hide that shit, when it's really just like, it's really hard to talk to people. It's really difficult to just go up and converse with people in real life anymore. It's a difficult ass fucking thing to do. It's a big ask anymore in like day-to-day life. I also think because like when you just have very little confidence in yourself, it fucks the whole thing up. I mean, even then, like fucking, I think COVID, it was a big one that really just made people more lonely in general. Like that was a big turning point where there was a lot of people that just had to stay inside because of COVID and never went back outside. The league players got stuck in their goon cave from COVID and they never fucking left, man. Like, and I think that like genuinely that culture that came from COVID has kind of hurt us as a human race because we're just so much more lonely as people. My dad said he would break my legs if I was gay. Oh, my mom don't care. That's you. What if we broke your dad's legs together? Cool, sure, my dear. I look for a relationship. I'm in one now. I don't even know why, but I really don't feel like any pride or special kind of happiness, and I feel bad because of that. I don't think it contradicts that I feel lonely, but I also don't really want a relationship. Yeah, I think there was a period of my life where I had like really close friends I would talk to like weekly, that where I really never felt lonely, like not like crazy lonely to that degree. I think like physical touch, maybe. Physical touch has always been a weird thing for me, actually. If we're gonna get into that, I'm the type of person where I don't fuck with hugs or people like overly touching me. I'm just not a touchy guy and I don't like it. Wee woo, autism alarm. Sorry, I had to pull that one in. But like, I just have never liked that. I've never like really liked a hug or expected it. I don't like when people like pat me on the back or like, I don't know. I don't go out of my way to look for physical touch, and more often than not, it makes me feel uncomfortable. You know, like someone offers me a handshake, and I overthink that to high hell, and I'm like, oh my god, is my hand sweating? Does he think I'm a fucking loser weirdo? You know, I had to handshake like my new landlord when I was looking for apartments and I was signing off on one, and it was one of the weirdest experiences. And nothing weird happened. We just had a normal ass handshake, but to me, it felt weird as fuck. I max fist bump people, okay? But like, I don't know. I think it's weird to me. This is why I like rethinking things. This is why I like overthinking the fuck out of things. Because something like this, like, I would have never, if I just accepted shit, I would have gotten into a relationship with a person I didn't care about, spent all my time with them, and then just been sad. And it's like, I couldn't just figure out on my own that, hey, I don't really need a relationship and I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty chill. Like, I want more like actual human relationships. I wish I had more like in-person friends. I think that'd be sick. Just like having people to go out and do stuff with, I think would help it would help me as a person, like socially and like just mentally. I am a very social person. I'm very weird because I contradict like myself a lot, because I'm very social, but I'm not. I'm very bad with social situations where I don't know people. If there are any strangers present, I am going to be like in my shell, closed up at all times, basically. I crave the hug, but when it does happen, it feels weird. I kind of feel that. I can understand what you mean. Sometimes I do crave that physical touch, but I've never had a hug that's like felt really good, or I've really like, wow, like I'm glad that happened. Maybe like a grandma hug. Maybe like my grandma giving me a hug when I'm feeling bad. That's like it though, but that's like comforting childhood nostalgia type hug, you know? I had a friend one time that told me that getting kids is their life goal, and until today, I have no clue why anyone would think that. I don't know. Sometimes it's what people want. I feel like it's also kind of like, it's an instinctual thing for a lot of people. I think because I'm so heavily autistic, I just ignore my instincts most of the time as like a human. Rather than, this is such a funny thing to say, rather than being like, oh, I want to jerk off right now, or I want to have sex, you know, I'm just like, oh, but I could be getting sweet crystals in my crab game or something. Like, I prioritize my special interest over like my instincts most of the time, which is kind of, it's fine. This chat is so autistic. Listen, like streamer, like chatter. You guys showed up here to Tism Streamer of the Year. You can't expect anything different. But I think for me, what the fuck was I saying before he talked about that? I had a thing I was gonna say. I don't remember anymore though. Really just put a cap on everything. Relationships are weird, man, and I don't get it. I've thought about them before. I've thought about getting into one. I always have those moments where I think about it and I'm like, what if I did get in a relationship? What if I did try? Or like, I'll see somebody and be like, wow, I find them very attractive. Like, what if I just walked up to them and told them they were pretty? I've had multiple moments like that, but that never supersedes the feeling of, what if I'm creepy? What if I'm just a creepy guy? What if I'm just going up to a random person and saying, hey, you're very attractive, and they don't want to fucking hear that? And I'm just some nasty old chud piece of shit. And like, I think that feeling outweighs it every time, which I don't think is necessarily natural. I think most people don't think of it that way. You can put me in a room full of stunning women and I will play some stupid riff for 2 hours straight. I mean, I guess. I'm also, dude, I say this and I know to everybody here it's going to sound like the most cringe shit ever. But genuinely, and I say this so fucking for real with my entire chest, personality over everything else. The only times I've ever felt attracted to people is when I like their personality. I have never looked at a human being and just been like, oh, they're attractive, I would like to be in a relationship with them. Like, personality is by far the most important thing. I think that's also what makes it so hard for me to find like people I would be interested to get in a relationship in, is because I have to break through the layers of like the social, like I have to break through the social layers to get to their real personality a lot of the time. And I think that's hard to do. I think that becomes a difficult thing. I think most of the time how people do that is like alcohol. Most people aren't really like, they aren't really confident or out there in general until they're like drinking or something. So most people go to like bars to find people, which is really interesting to me. Talking to people just for getting together is funky. That's what people do though. I don't know. For so many people, they talk to people for getting in a relationship, but for it, I need to know them for a long time to even connect. I agree. I think personality is so big for me. Isn't stopping to look at looks and focusing on personality a part of growing up? I thought that's just a kid thing. No, there's a lot of people that do that. Very unfortunately, honestly, there are a lot of people that just look at somebody because they're attractive and that's all they really care about. I don't know, there's layers past that, but I've seen so many people get into relationships with people that like they have like active like personality conflicts with them, or they don't really share any real interests or whatever. They just are attracted to each other physically. Because at the end of the day, I think for most people, like a relationship is just being like, is physical, starts at physical attraction. It starts at, I like you, you look nice, you smell nice, I would like to fuck. And then after that, maybe you figure out if you like each other, right? I think that's what dating is, which is so fucking weird, dude. That's so incredibly crazy insane. It's also why dating has so many phases and labels to it, and like modern dating is so interesting to me. I don't know. I don't get it, and it scares me, I'm gonna be honest. It really does. I feel like if you find their personality attractive, that's what makes the person attractive. Physical stuff is barely anything. I think, and that's probably true for you, brother. And that's true for me as well. I'm just saying there are a lot of people, you would be surprised by how many people are only going for the physical attraction. It's a lot, man. It really is. Oh wait, no. Right? No. Hold on. How do I do this? Is this it? Wait, isn't that what I just had? I don't know anymore. I'm scared. Like, I think there are more adult people that care about, like, care about, like, more, like, personality and stuff like that. But I think there's a majority of people really are into, like, the physical side of it. Like, this is, like, that's one of the things that's always confused me as well is, when I look at a relationship, this is one of my big contradictions with I think how dating works and how I look at a relationship is when I am walking into a relationship, which I never have, but I just mean if I ever did, I always am coming at it with the idea of if I get into a relationship with you, the thing that we are going to do is I am planning to spend the rest of my life with you. If I even get to the step where we get into a relationship, that means I plan to spend the rest of my life with you, right? Like, for me, a marriage and wedding, it doesn't compute as an actual thing. And I wouldn't get into a relationship with somebody unless that was a thing I wanted, right? But for most people, when they're getting into a relationship, they're just going, hey, I like the way this person looks and this person says nice things to me. That's what the fuck a pickup line is, bro. You have like a base like exterior personality you show somebody to get them to be in a relationship with you, and then fucking 2 years later you decide, hey, now we're gonna spend the rest of our lives together. You know? Like that's how normal relationships work. And to me, when I think of a relationship, the only purpose of that is to like look for someone who I will spend the rest of my life with. Like, the first step for me is friend and then relationship. First step for most people is relationship, then wedding. And there's like 10 more weird little steps in between. The fact that there's even like labels like girlfriend and boyfriend and like you have to like like that shit don't make sense to me either, honestly. Relationships to me is just getting really close to a person as a friend and then realizing you probably want to spend the rest of your life together. Maybe I'm gay. This is exactly what I'm saying. He is just parroting basically what I'm saying. Is it just because we're autistic? Is this why? Is this just my fellow autistic brother screeching from the rooftops? Or like, or is this for real? Chat, is this real? Like, I don't think I would ever want to get into one if I wasn't going at it with the idea of, yeah, we're gonna, like, I think when I would go into a relationship, the last thought process in my mind is we should have hot sex. If I met a man that I loved, I met a very nice man. He wined and dined me. The last thing on my mind is me getting hot pipe from him. The last thing on my mind is him laying out some clean back shots all over me. That's not what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about how sexy this man is when he talks about his League of Legends skin. No, it can't be League player. I'm thinking about how sexy this man is when he talks about how much he loves Halo 3. Like, I don't know, some shit like that. Like, I would prefer someone who has an interesting personality or is funny or is passionate about something rather than like, oh man, you have big pipe. Oh man, this man lays down some fucking huge pipe. I remember one time I dated someone and I told them dating is to spend life together and they got confused over that. I ran away in seconds. I typed that way before you said it. I think the tism is echoing. I just want to have hot sex. That's not a relationship. That's just FWB. Sexy and League player in one sentence. Yeah, that one was wrong. That's just a straight contradiction. We can't have that. We can't have that. But like, yeah, I don't know. I just think I think that's one of the reasons I care about it so little as well, is I think the chance of me getting into a relationship is so small because I want such different things from a relationship than most people probably do. Like, I'm also the type of person where I want to be very independent. I do not like... Wait. Oh, wait, I fucked my build. Oh, that's why I'm getting no fucking points. I destroyed my build by doing that. Interesting. So I think one of my things as well is I really care about independence a lot. Independence is like a huge thing for me. I do not like feeling like someone else takes care of me or like, I don't know. I like feeling in control of my own life and my own things I want and like just in general feeling like I am in control of myself as a human. What the fuck bounce like trajectory was that? That's crazy. I think independence is something I very heavily value. Dude, I moved out like the moment I turned 18. I'm not even kidding. The moment I turned 18, got a full-time job and moved the fuck out because I wanted independence so bad. And I'm not saying a relationship always will tie you down, but there's always going to be a certain extent of that relationship that is going to tie you down. And I think it's also just kind of expected in some ways. And like, to me, that is like a no-go. To me, like, I want to be independent and I want to feel like I'm in control of everything. Like, if I was in love with a woman and I got off work and I wanted to sit down for 3 hours and play my fucking crab game and go brain dead drooling off my fucking tongue. My tongue's out and the drool is everywhere. It's all over my lap. And if she came in the room and said, hey, get off the game, let's do something together, I'd slap the fuck out of that bitch. No. I would, hold on. I'd be like, no, I'm grinding right now, and then close the door. Like, I don't think I could ever be in a situation where someone, I probably would be nice about it. This is all jokes, obviously, but like, I have a hard time with that. Like, my wants and like what I want to do in that moment, I'm so particular about it, and if somebody tries to fuck that up, or if someone's like, hey, you need to go do this right now, it fucks up my whole day. It fucks up my whole everything, bro. Like, I have, back when I used to live with my grandparents, they made me do dishes, right? And like, that was one of the chores I had to do. And just like an easy example is like, I would I would wait to do dishes till certain time because that's when I want to do them. And if they would come tell me, hey, you need to go do dishes right now, fucking fucker, I would get genuinely pissed off because it's like I was already going to do them and you telling me to do them fucked up my whole entire jam. Like, I want to be the one in control of when I'm doing this, not you telling me to do it. You're not my boss, fucking die. And that's what I said to my 7-year-old grandfather before he had died of a heart attack. They didn't say the heart attack was because I said that to him, but it might have correlated. I don't know. I think it's important to establish hangout and alone time. I just mean even like, I feel like I want full control over everything I'm doing all the time. And I think if someone else also wanted that, I would freak the fuck out. Looking at the gameplay is just so confusing. I have no idea what you're doing, but I fuck with it. I'm literally just, it's like Balatro. You're just trying to make a bunch of fucking points by bouncing a ball. Like I have a point counter right here. I have items up here that give me points by doing stuff. And when my ball hits these, it gives points equal to how much I'm getting. I'm just trying to make a big point. That's all. You don't even really need to know. It's just very unimportant. This is just eye candy. Bouncy balls. Yeah, I'm touching balls with other balls. Do you have like bathhouses in China, Asakai? Do you ever go and just pull your fucking cock out in the bath with some other men, with the other men? Do you ever do that? I like having control, but when someone tells me to do something, I just comply most of the time. Yeah, I don't fuck with that. I think there's a part of me, I've had this problem since I was very young. There is always a part of me that does not like being told things. I like reaching conclusions on my own or doing things on my own. Like, I never want to be told I have to do thing. I just want to figure out to do thing on my own. I have always been very contradictory when it comes to that. That's also why I want independence, because like I had so many problems with my parents because of that. Well, on top of so many other shit, many childhood traumas. Many traumas. We don't need to talk about that. But yeah, I'm just a contradictory little man. I just like being contradictory sometimes. Cause that's me, man. Never been in one. I don't trust myself, so I always think complying is probably safest. Why don't you trust yourself? Like, listen, I'm a freaking weird guy, but I trust myself sometimes. But sometimes I'm like, bro can kind of spit some hot fire on the track. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying right now. Oh. Death is near, death is near. Oh, wait, I should put this here. Yeah. Give me that. Dude. We had a very serious stream today. This is interesting. I think this is the first like real serious stream we've had in a while. I'm just in a very like contemplative type of mood today. I'm in a thinky space. I'm in the think tank. I be thinking and my tank is full. Fuck. I think this goes back into being I have no confidence in myself. I think that's a big problem in general. I think confidence is a hard thing to achieve because to have confidence, you have to like care about and like yourself, you know? And I feel like it's really hard to do that as a person if you're not really easily likable. Like, and even then, you know what? Honestly, I think like, dude, pretty people just have such easy lives. God, I fucking hate that shit, bro. I hate that people can just be pretty and have confidence in themselves and feel mentally well, and also like they can just go be fucking famous because they're attractive. That's insane. What a fucking world we live in, bro. This is why we're gonna nuke with never mind. I'm not gonna say that. No, I'm not gonna say that. You know, I'm gonna hold back for once. I'm gonna pull back. But I hate people that are pretty. I think you guys fucking suck. You ever think about the fact that like the things we think of as pretty or cute are so weird and random? Like if me looking at an attractive woman, a model, I can't like I can point out the things I like about what's pretty about them, but it's insane. It's like, oh, I like the shape of your eyeballs and the color of them and the shape of your fucking chin and how like your lips look. Like it's just such random inane shit. The crazy part is, dude, imagine if your brain was rewired to think that steel rods were attractive and you were sexually attracted to a steel pipe. Right? Imagine if you were just like, oh my god, the shiniest, most circular pipe I could find, it's so hot. I just want to shove it up my asshole. Right? Imagine if that was what your brain instinctually thought of as attractive. Because really the shit that we think of as attractive, our beauty standards and our like attraction meter, our attraction is so random and weird and instinctual, it doesn't really make sense. There's no real sense to be made behind it. And all attraction is just, it's a way to put humans together so we can make more humans. So if you really look at it from the outside, that shit is insane. If I was the man that was attracted to the steel pipe and I wanted to fuck a pipe, I would feel like, I don't know where I'm going with this, but isn't that insane? Isn't it insane that we're just attracted to random features that really don't make any sense? But we're programmed to think that way? That's weird as fuck. Literally life on easy mode. Well, why'd you think I was a VTuber? You could put a gun to my forehead and I wouldn't stream with a webcam. I'd rather die. Yeah, that's fair. I think I can stream with a webcam at some point. I actually I'm getting a lot better about having confidence in myself in general. I still think I'm gross, but like, it's better. But like, back to the steel pipe. If I wanted to shove a steel pipe up my ass, wouldn't that like feel awful? But I was attracted to it, so it's fine. I think the idea of attraction, really all I'm trying to say with this, and it doesn't make any sense, the idea of attraction doesn't compute to me. Because basically all it is we grew up and people told us that this is pretty, and then when we see thing that is pretty, we get hard boner, man. Like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? That's just the most random shit. You mean I just can't control the fact that the blood will just rush to my penis when I see something I like? What if I was a construction worker and I got a steel pipe through my skull? I know we're talking about steel pipes a lot, bear with me. I got a steel pipe through my skull and it specifically hit the part of my brain for sexual attraction, and the steel pipe DNA melded with it. And now I'm only attracted to steel pipes. This is the backstory. And I had to go into work every day, and every time I touched a steel pipe to lay the foundation of this building I'm making, because I'm a construction worker, I was just so unbelievably diamond hard. I was just so unbelievably rock hard. Just because my brain told me to. We can't even control that. That just happens. That's not cool. Like, what happens when like a woman is attracted or like turned on? You don't get the pinar. She don't have the pinar. So like I could just be doing some inane anything. I could be driving my car and I get the craziest boner just because of vibrations, bro. I can't control a main function of my body. That just happens, and that's half the population's like that. I can't control what I'm attracted to at all. It's just random shit I'm programmed to be attracted to. That's crazy. Dude, imagine if we could program our own brains. I think if most people were attracted to fat people would be the beauty standard. It's literally the same thing. It's just decided pretty is what pretty. See, I think that's the interesting thing though, is part of attraction is like learned. Like, I think it's like we have like fashion and beauty standards as people, as like social creatures, and part of attraction is programmed into us, which is so weird, you know? So like, which piece of that is which part of that are we born with, and which part of that are we do we learn? Hard to tell. I just think like, I think that almost scares me in a way, because I like the idea that I have full control of my mind, but I think no matter what, as a human, you just don't. As a human, you really don't have control over your mind at all. It's really just whatever the fuck happens. Like, you have a control over what you think, and even then, I don't even have that much control over that. And like the rest of it, it all just happens on its own. I don't think about the fact that my heart's pumping blood. I don't think about the fact that my immune system is fighting like viruses right now. What if my body just decided, hey, your immune system just isn't gonna work anymore because I said so, you fucking chud. And I just had to live the rest of my life not being able to go outside because my body just said that. It's crazy how little we have control-wise of our like selves in general. Like we're like the weirdest, most fucked up supercomputer ever. The fact that I can have one drug, I can smoke one rock of crack and be addicted to crack for the rest of my life, and my brain will like force me to have it and want it at all times, is just insane. That's like beyond crazy. Consciousness and your brain working are two very different things. It's kind of scary when you think about it. Yeah, well, I think this actually goes, funnily enough, I think this goes back to my original thought of me speaking out loud and me having thoughts in my head are produced by different things. Those are two different processes happening at the same time. They can correlate, but they're not the same. I think just like how consciousness and the rest of your body are working at the same time and they kind of are the same thing, it's not. Like, the fact that I can just command my arm to move upward and say, hey, I want this shit to move, is crazy in the first place. What if that just stopped working? What if my brain was just like, you know what? I'm turning off that switch. You don't get to command your shit no more. You don't get to move your arm anymore because I said no. I couldn't do anything about that. I don't think science could do anything about that. That's not okay. I don't know, man. This shit weird. I guess like the human body don't make sense to me. The human mind don't make sense to me. I wish I had a better grasp of it. But I think also the more I would learn, the more scared I would be all the time. The more scared I would be just 24/7. Do you guys ever get scared of the universe? Can I send a small yapping session? I don't know. Depends on what it is. Depends on how long it is. Depends on really what you're wanting to talk about. You got your own stream. Go boot up your own stream and yeah, bro. Fucking fucker. Fucking fucker. You fucking fucker. Get him! Yapping is so fun, man. I will never understand people that can't yap. I love the yap. I think yapping like fills a whole void in my soul. I mean, I won't be able to talk exactly about that on my stream. Well, that doesn't make it better. That doesn't make me want to allow it if you can't talk about it on your stream. What does that mean? Sparkplug? The warehouse. Oh, I can get skins. Ooh, okay. Free 10 stars? Damn, bitch. I don't know if I can afford any of them, can I? Ooh, Cyborg Nubby, Clown Nubby, Cheese, Blubby. I kind of like Blubby. I kind of fuck with him. Let's get Blubby. Yay! Official number factory historian. If you poke me, I'll tell you a random fact from the number factory. Years ago, I was hired to help remove asbestos from the warehouse. Other employees mistakenly thought I was a manager here, so I just rolled with it, and here we are. Oh. Cool, man. I'm making sure. I was trying to write a book once about a phobia I have, that your brain has power over your consciousness and you basically become a prisoner in your own head and your brain is doing everything for you. This is a phobia you have? This shit sounds straight up stupid. This shit sounds straight up fucking dog shit stupid, and you should die for even bringing it up. What the hell is wrong with you? Okay, I guess maybe I don't entirely get what you're saying. Maybe I do, but I think here's my 2 fucking cents. I think A, that just isn't gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen, and that's just not, like, that is such an unreal, like, random phobia. Like, that's like if my phobia was that I was gonna develop a horrible chronic illness where every second of the day I would shit my pants uncontrollably, and any food I put in my body would come flowing out like a volcano, like a waterfall of shit. Like if I had no control over my sphincter or my bowels ever, and it all just released immediately. It's just such a random thing that doesn't happen and wouldn't happen, so it feels like a crazy thing to like stress over, in my opinion. And also, I think, like, I get what you're saying, but I think also there's a level of comfort that can be achieved by that. Because even if it is like, yeah, you're trapped in your own head and something else is making decisions for you, that just means you have no ability to change it, so who the fuck cares? It's like me caring about whether the earth keeps spinning around the sun. Like, I have zero control over that. There is not a thing I can do to change that in my entire life, you know? Like, if, let's say I have a phobia of spiders. You know what I can do to a spider? I can fucking smash it. I can pick up a brick and throw it at a spider and it dies. I have real ability to interfere with that. I don't have any ability to interfere in the situation you have brought up. That is just, I am just stuck, right? And it's like, that's scary in some ways, but I think there's also comfort in just really not having any choice. You're just existing. It's like being a rock. It's literally like being a rock. You have no choice in what you're doing. You are just observing and existing and being in the world around you. That's it. I think I get maybe why it could be scary, but I think me personally, no part of that sounds that scary to me. I wouldn't want it. Obviously, it's not like a good thing, but would I be like freaking shitting my pants in fear? No. Phobia is an irrational fear. All right, fair. It was had not have. I was like 15. These days that could be a phobia. Phobia is an irrational fear though, so I guess the irrational part's correct. I guess like maybe it's because I've never had a phobia. Maybe I've never had like I have things that like I've never had a phobia. I guess I don't understand it. I've never had a phobia. I've never been like really scared of something. I don't even say this to be like all like, oh, macho, big man, I'm not scared of anything. I just don't care. I think for a long time I've lived my life. So this is gonna sound really sad, but I actually think it's a good thing. There was a long period of my life where I was really depressed. And I think when I came out of the period of my life where I was really depressed, I almost had like an ego death. And I kind of just realized that I don't actually value my life that much. And if I died today, I'd be okay with that. If I just was walking down the road and a semi truck turned me into like a red bean paste, I wouldn't be that mad. I wouldn't really care. Like, it would be like, oh, that's kind of sad. I had other stuff I wanted to do. Like, oh, I wanted to go to Wendy's today. Okay. You know, or like I wanted to stream again. But I'm not like, oh no, you've released me from the sweet prison of fucking paying rent and working at a factory every day. Like, I'm not gonna be sad. That's all I'm saying. I'm not gonna be that sad about it. I don't think anybody should be that sad about it. I think of death as a very natural part of life. So something that is life-threatening isn't scary to me. And as for like other stuff, like there's stuff I don't like. Like, I don't like certain bugs. If you put a centipede on my skin, Like if you actually just gave me like a big centipede and just put it on my arm, I would freak the fuck out. I hate that. I hate the thought of that. That fucking puts my hair, makes my hair stand up on its end, you know? I don't like that. But am I like irrationally scared of it? Would I like freak the fuck out? Is it something that I think about and I'm like, oh my God, that is like the worst thing ever? It makes me uncomfortable. That's all I'm saying. It's like imagining like putting shit in your mouth. It feels gross and it makes me uncomfortable, but I'm not scared of it, if that makes sense. I have arachnophobia and I have absolutely no idea why. Like, I get that they're small creatures and stuff, but something about that makes me uncomfortable. Rather than death, it's pain that scares me. I think arachnophobia is one of those I've never understood. I think actually spiders are like one of the least bad of the insects. They don't really scare me at all. I got spider bites when I was young, and like there was some like big spiders where I used to live, but like I don't really care. Like it's just a fucking spider. Most of the time they don't give a shit about you. In fact, spiders, like if they're in your home, they're probably helping you most of the time. They're probably just setting up a fucking nest in some random dusty old musty crusty corner and just eating some damn eats, eating some good food. Spiders literally learn your behavior patterns to try to stay out of your way. Not really because they like you or anything, just because they're scared of you and they don't want to be fucking killed by you. And that's crazy to me. That's sick. No other fucking bug does that. A centipede isn't gonna come in my house and learn like my behavior patterns to figure out like when they can come out of the darkness, you know? They're just gonna fucking walk into the middle of my room and start being weird. Start fucking tweaking, you know what I'm saying? Centipede's like a crackhead. And I do get pain scaring you. I think that's fair. I think, dude, this all sounds so like, I don't care, I'm cooler than you, fuck off. I don't even mean it like this, but this is just how I process these things. This isn't something I want to talk about a lot, but like I've had a pretty severe medical condition for about 7 years now that makes my day-to-day life pretty damn painful. That makes like pretty much everything I do just kind of painful. I'm so like very used to pain all times of the day that it's just kind of a thing to me. Like I don't know how to, like, pain in the words of Tool, in the words of that one song, is it Parabola or Lateralus? I don't know. It's something about pain is an illusion. I don't fucking remember. Guys, I don't remember any quotes. I actually kind of want to like listen to the song to remember. Anyway, pain is just a fucking signal from your nerves to your brain that something is wrong. That's it, man. Who the fuck cares? Like, oh my God, who the fuck cares? Why the hell should I give a shit about that? My brain does stupid shit all the time. I can't control if my penar gets big. I also can't control if my nerves say, hey, pain's happening now. I just have to live with that and process it the best that I can, because that's something I can't change. No matter what, I cannot change that I feel pain, and I cannot change that I have boner, unless I cut off boner or kill myself. That's it, right? So I just have to find a better way to process having to deal with that rather than worrying about the fact that that can happen. Does that make sense to you? Even I don't understand. They're super useful, and I don't kill any because I know they help. My body just gives me shivers every time I look at some. Interesting. I think, like, I don't know, man. I think life is all about how you process the things around you. Life is all about perception of what's going on. If you live in fear of the pain, you're gonna hate the pain. You're gonna fear it. You're gonna hate it. You're gonna not have a good time ever. But if you live with the knowledge that pain is okay, and you a big strong man who can take the pain, you a big strong man or woman, or twink, or femboy, or whatever the fuck you are. I don't give a shit. You are big and strong and bulky for me, and pain means nothing, man. Remember that pain is an illusion. I want to look up the fucking lyric to that song. Is it Lateralus or Parabola? Hold on. Yeah, know, man. Tool's sick though. I think like the body, this body holding me, be my reminder that I am not alone in this body. The body holding me, feeling eternal. All this pain is an illusion. It makes more sense if you listen to the fucking song, but like that shit goes hard, and it's a good fucking reminder that, you know what, this is just your body is just a weird ass fucking cage of a meat puppet that contains you. Really, your body isn't even you. Your brain is you, and your body is just like some random shit, bro. The fact that you can replace your limbs with like metal and shit and it works just goes to show that really all you are is the brain. The rest of that shit just doesn't matter, you know? It does obviously matter at the end of the day, but I mean, like, in terms of what's you and what's not, it's kind of not. And it like, I'm here in this fucking meat prison, and I'm just gonna enjoy what I can do in the meat prison. You know what I mean? I've got the limitations that have been given to me by whoever made this fucked up reality, and I gotta play within the books. You know what I mean? It's just like how we live in a society that has laws and rules, and you have to play within those laws and rules, you know? Obviously, you can try to escape from them, or you could try to live within them and make the most of what you can do. I think living in fear of the laws and the rules and what you've been given is the worst mistake you could make, because you can't change it. I think most people spend a lot of their time thinking about and worrying about things that they can't change. One of three things: things that already happened, things that they can't change, or things that are going to happen. So much of like stress, human cortisol levels come from that. So much of like mental problems or like depression, anxiety come from that. And if you let that shit take over, you're just gonna not enjoy life. You just gotta be able to say, hey, I can't control this shit. Let's move the fuck on. Yeah, the sun's gonna fucking blow up and the earth's gonna turn into a fiery wreckage ball where there's no life can fucking sustain itself. Someday, who cares? God, who fucking cares, bro? Not me. So you should become a masochist and like it when pain. I don't even think that's what I mean, but you could. That's a way you could approach it. I think it's just about perception. I could like it. I could just be indifferent towards it. I just think hating it is the worst mistake you could make, because you can't change that. I think hating what you cannot change and what you do not control is just, it's useless. Do you get that? Anyway, now that I've scared off all my chatters and all my viewers and everybody hates me and I'm the coolest guy ever and everything, and I'm not a masochist, so actually fucking die, I think I'll end it there. I think I've had a good day. You know, this was supposed to be a short stream anyway. This was actually supposed to be a weekday stream. We're fucking 3:45 in. I think I have philosophized out. I think I've both fried my chatters' minds and my own mind, and that's okay. I think I'm also, like, in some ways repeating myself, which I don't like. So I think I end here. And I'm gonna go vibe out. I'm gonna go fucking, I don't know. I'm gonna try to relax for the rest of the day. I think that sounds nice. I hope you have a good sleep, Asakai. Probably you too, Froggy. I don't know how late it is for you. Just have a good rest of your day, night, whatever. And, oh, you know what I should probably do? I should raid somebody. We only have 2 viewers, though. I really want to raid more. I actually didn't realize, one of the things I didn't know is when you raid, you get, like, if people join the raid, they get channel point. Is Asakai still here? Who should I raid? Oh my god, there's a furry playing Nubby. Wow, do you guys want to watch a furry? 1 a.m, so thank you. Okay. I guess you already are watching a furry a little bit. I'll just end it. I don't know if 2 viewers is enough for a raid. I think we're okay there. Oh, not that. Don't look at that. Don't fucking pay attention to that. It's fine. Anyway, guys, bye-bye. I'll see you later. I think we'll just end it here. Hopefully to next time, which is tomorrow, I want to by tomorrow have chat fixed. Hopefully we can. I don't know what the fuck happened. I want that to be fixed. Also, remember we have TTS.